Let the fun begin.
All right, got my frosty cool beer right here.
Hell yeah. I'll probably have one
football.
once we get towards the Packers pick.
Yeah, we used to have every draft day when I used to watch it. We'd have a drinking game, and like when your team was on the clock, you had to finish a brand new beer while they were on the clock. If you didn't finish it, then you had to finish that beer and everyone else's beer in the room. And we usually watched with like 10 people. Yeah. If your team in the entire history of us doing the draft, there's only ever been one time where someone's pick, like the ultimate penalty, is if your team doesn't make a pick.
Yeah.
Not like they they trade down or whatever, but like they just flat out missed the clock. That's only happened once, and it happened to my buddy who's a Detroit fan.
Oh yeah, Detroit did that.
Yeah,
Leave it to Detroit.
That was like 2005 or something like that. When they flat out just missed their draft pick, and the penalty for that was you had to drink an entire 6-pack before.
Oh my god!
Before your team came up again.
I put my webcam under draft videos. I am the draft video today.
Nice.
So yeah,
what did Krendor say?
What did I say? I didn't say anything.
Oh my god, Krendor, why did you say that? Wow, Krendor has an awful thing to say.
I didn't say anything.
I'm gonna have to call you Mathis Games now. Mathis Games outed as dire racist, by the way, on Twitter. I don't know if you saw my tweet.
I did not. Hold on, let me
It was like yesterday. He was outed as a terrible racist.
Well, I mean that's Mathis. That's like Mathis every day.
That's his entire brand at this point.
Yeah, let's see here.
When you lead a sentence off with, "I'm not trying to be racist, but," you're a terrible racist. Mathis Games, everyone.
Did he delete his tweet? Is it still up?
No, it's my tweet.
Oh, it's your tweet.
I'll link it. Hang on. Just so the world knows. First, I retweet your tweet.
All right.
Yeah, here it is. And you know what, Coach? I think you should play it on your stream to let the whole world know, to out Mathis.
I mean, I don't know about that. I don't know. Play Mathis content on my stream.
You can at least play the audio. That's all you have to do.
All right. Let's see. Is that Sinvicta if he was handsome?
This is not racist, but is that Sinvicta if he was handsome?
Just terrible.
Wow. Damn.
Just a horrible racist.
Yeah, I don't like to do anything with Mathis Games.
He's the scourge of content.
He is. It looks like they're starting up the draft now. They got some people coming out.
They already got people up.
Yep.
I should probably play some music in the background.
Hi, Krendor Ryab said you're a Bears fan, so I'm here to fret with you. I'm not a Bears fan.
What? That shows you how much Northern Lion knows about anything.
I think he just thinks I'm in Chicago, so I'm a Bears fan. I'm a Chicago everything fan, except for the White Sox, because I like the Cubs, and the Packers, because I don't like the Bears. I'm a Packers fan.
Oh, man. They got a packed house. Look at all the Dolphin fans there.
Shasta Coop with the 21 months. Wow, 21. I can drink alcohol. Have a good stream. I have to go cram for a physics final. Shit, dude, that sucks. I've been cramming for this draft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Swag. Thank you for the 21 months. Alright, so you wanted me to talk about the Packers. Do I think the Packers?
Yeah, before they start, let's talk about what do the Packers need and what do you think that they'll pick?
All right. So the Packers need a few things. They could use another wide receiver. Oh, it's Alpaca Patrol. Rob, hold on. Let me give him important people thing. Let me slide him in. Hello?
Oh, hello.
Hello. Just on
Hey.
time.
How you guys doing?
You're just on time. 33 minutes late.
Yeah. wait. You guys started 33 minutes ago?
No, we started like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, because Krendor was 20 minutes
I
late.
had to get Chipotle.
Again, Sinvicta, the only person on the internet who knows the meaning of the word punctual.
I was on the NLSS. I had to force them to end the show.
Yeah. I mean,
That's your fault.
I mean, 5,000 people unhappy.
hey, that's all right.
I gotta
You
pee.
missed.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay. All right. So Packers, what do you need, and where do you think
Packers.
they're gonna go?
All right. There's 3 main areas we need. Secondary is the biggest one. All right. We need secondary extremely badly. We need
Okay.
an edge rusher, like a defensive end. That's not like our biggest need though, but it would be nice. And then something like an outside linebacker, because Clay Matthews is getting old. We gotta replace him.
They need a cornerback.
Yeah, corner, secondary. We need a secondary, and then we need another safety because we lost Morgan Burnett. And Haha's on his last year of his contract as well, so he might be gone. We don't know. Then we could use a wide receiver because now we got Jimmy Graham, and we got rid of Jordy Nelson. Devontae Adams gets concussions like every 2 weeks, so we could use another wide receiver. That'd be really nice.
And so, do you think they'll go with Derwin James? Oh, I mean, what pick is the Packers even? They're
14.
14, yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's a lot better than
James-
usual.
Well, I mean, Derwin James is not going to be available. I
don't know. I think he might be.
I don't know because first off, I think the Bucks will actually take him in the 1st round because the Bucks need a secondary, and Derwin did go to Florida State.
That's true.
So if there's one team that can usurp James away from the pack, it's going to be the Bucks. I would almost put money on that.
But wouldn't at that high of a pick at 7, wouldn't you rather have like Denzel Ward or
Yeah.
Minka Fitzpatrick?
I mean, I wouldn't even mind them if they end up drafting a quarterback. To be honest, I don't think
You want Jameis Winston?
I'm just saying
The great Jameis Winston.
the great Kansas piece of trash.
Didn't he like steal lobsters or crabs or something?
Yeah, he did a whole bunch of stuff. That's not even including what he did to all those women in college.
Oh yeah, that too. That's
I mean, that's a little bit more serious than stealing.
a little more serious. Yeah.
Oh man, look at this! Look at the Browns fans. They're ready.
Oh man, it's gonna be Baker Mayfield. Everybody's
Yeah.
been
I
reporting. it.
hope not. Please,
Well,
God, no.
Well, Goodell's coming out with Troy Aikman, so
Yep.
here
And
we
Troy
go.
Aikman doesn't even know where he is. Like when he broadcasts games, he's like, "Tell you what, Joe, I think Hunter is out there and he's making the play." And they're like, "Joe, what are you talking about?"
This is, I tell you, Cleveland's this. It just looks great this time of year. All these palm trees.
I love how they always boo Goodell as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tradition.
Yeah, it is a tradition at this point.
I don't
It's-
ever recall a commissioner being cheered.
I mean, I also should mention it's tradition that the Jets boo their pick, whoever it is, even if it's Baker Mayfield. So I'm gonna boo. So
Yeah.
it's okay.
All right.
Do you have it on,
Well-
Rob?
Yes, I am watching it
Okay.
currently.
Yeah.
Okay. Because
By the
Brendor
way,
and I both have it on. So.
Yeah, we got it on. We can't actually live stream it because we would get banned, but we can broadcast the draft page, as you can see.
Are you guys just not listening to the sound?
Yeah, it was just
Yeah,
me.
yeah. We don't have the audio on.
Okay.
So Rob, Krendor says that the Packers could possibly go for. Hopefully, they go for a secondary.
Yeah.
I'd say the Bucks will try to get Derwin from Florida State on the 7th pick. I wouldn't be super angry with them if they went quarterback, but let's see where the Browns go here. Yeah, man.
I don't think the
you
Bucks
think-
are gonna go quarterback.
I don't think they will. I don't think they will, but I do like. I wouldn't be mad at it.
I don't
Yeah.
think they should either, to be honest with you, unless they're
I hate-
trading down.
I hate Winston.
Really?
I mean, you can replace Winston, like in the few years if he's not good still.
All right, for the record, I'm not saying the Bucks are going to pick a quarterback. All right, chat. Like, I'm not.
You're
I'm
like
just saying I wouldn't be
creating
mad at
the Buccaneers mock draft that like it's posted for views. Like maybe it's time to get rid of Winston, and everyone clicks it like you're stupid.
I mean, he's still like what, like 3rd year on his rookie contract or something?
Yeah, like he's still
Yeah.
got time.
He just finished his 2nd year.
Okay. Yeah.
He went in the Mariota draft, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should have took
Browns
Mariota.
are officially on the clock, guys.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
Here we
All the
go.
reports
I'm
say
shaking.
all the reports say they want Baker Mayfield now.
Yeah, but that's like all the reports for today. Yesterday it was Josh Allen, and then the day before it was Darnold. Like, who the fuck knows?
This draft's kind of crazy because there's so many quarterbacks that
Yeah.
could go high, and then there's some that could like fall a bit, and like really good players that would go 1 or 2 or 3 could go like 5, 6, 7. Like it's some crazy shit.
Honestly, Goodell should have gotten on stage with kids
Oh, no.
recovering from cancer because people won't boo kids with cancer.
Philly
Are-
will.
Side note: are you guys watching on ESPN or the NFL version?
ESPN.
I have
Okay.
NFL.
All right. Well, then you're missing the wonderful 3D models that they've been doing all year. They just made more of those.
They just got that from like Madden 2001.
Oh yeah, I've seen
It
those
looks
before.
so bad. Oh man.
Every single player was the same height.
What?
Yeah, every single player was the same height in that animation.
Huh. That sounds about right. Mine's just Drew Brees on a commercial talking to some guy.
They're
Sounds
already,
nice.
they're already back at Mel Kiper on ESPN.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, thanks NFL Network. Um,
They got 8 minutes for the pick? That's a long
Yep.
time.
yeah, they got a long time. Let's see. I think it's gonna be Baker Mayfield, and I don't know what the Giants would do at number 2. I think they might trade it.
I think they might too, but it really depends, I guess.
Who
Yeah,
would they trade to though?
a lot of people. They
Who's
could trade
who's
to-
looking to
Middle?
Yeah, it could be
You know what they
Arizona,
may?
Buffalo.
I tell you,
Buffalo
yeah, I was
could
gonna say
trade
either
up.
the Bills or the 49ers would be willing to trade up.
Here's the
Mhm.
thing. I think if the Giants want to trade into the Bills, though, like the Bills will either have to give up next year's first for sure, or it'll take like a 3-way trade with Indianapolis. Because
Yeah,
I don't think the Giants want to move from 2 to 12. Like that's really far out of where they are.
yeah.
There's the Browns war room. Everyone just doing nothing.
Apparently the Broncos are interested in the second pick, someone says. So they're at 5. They would only move
yeah,
up 3 spots.
I could see them doing that.
There's
Yeah.
a reasonable chance that we pull a Chicago and trade up to 2 ourselves.
That's true
actually.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sam
but who are the,
Dar-
okay? So
You see
now
Sam
you're here,
Darnold?
Rob. What are your needs and what are your wants for the Jets?
Well, at this pick, we are 100% taking a QB.
Yeah.
There's no chance that we do.
Yeah.
Although people on the Jets subreddit there's a contingent of people that say we should take Saquon Barkley, but those people are fucking morons.
Yeah.
I don't know who would win the Great Mole-Off, but like Darnold would give Breeze a run for the money.
Darnold's head looks like a soup can, like a Campbell's soup can.
He looks like he swallowed Eli Manning's helmet, and it's like inside of his mouth.
Yeah,
right
yeah. It's not a bad comparison.
Why is this loading? Come on now. Yeah,
What
to
are the
be
Jets'
honest-
needs, and what do they want?
So outside of the first round, we have a pick in the third, and then beyond. Our biggest needs are probably O-line, like all over the place.
Yeah.
We need an edge rusher, and we need a running back. Probably probably a tight end. Those might be our biggest.
So you need
needs right
an
now.
entire offense aside from wide receiver.
Yeah, basically,
Okay.
yeah. This is what being a Jets fan is like. We'll pick 8 defensive players for 20 million years, and then we don't have an offense. What's that about?
Do you think do they want Darnold?
The rumors are that if Darnold is there, it's an instant pick for us.
Mhm.
But personally, I don't. My short list of QBs, ordered in how successful I think they are going to be, is Mayfield,
Yep.
Rosen, Jackson, Rudolph, Darnold, Allen. That's my list.
Really? You put Josh Allen at the bottom of that?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Wow.
There's I have very little faith. Here, to put it into perspective, no QB taken in the first round has had stats that bad and been successful in the NFL for over 35 years. So there's a chance that he breaks the mold, but
Right.
it's incredibly unlikely.
Yeah, I think he's definitely not a first-year starter. I think he needs a few years if he's gonna do anything.
He definitely, if he gets to a great place and he gets to sit behind a QB for a long time,
Mhm.
then he could definitely have an Aaron Rodgers-y type of situation.
Yeah,
Now, what are the possibilities of the Browns actually going quarterback on the first? Because
I-
remember they've got number
90
4 pick as well.
99%.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
99.
99. The 1%
They-
is literally
that's
just
just the
because they're the
Browns.
Browns. Yeah.
There's the
Can't
people
say
in the
that with
dog
Acer.
heads.
Yeah. Like for the first round, the Cleveland
Jason
Browns
Perry
draft
TV with the
Hillary
2 months. Thank you,
Clinton.
Jason
Everyone-
Perry. 1, 2. Swag.
no animals allowed.
Thank you,
except
Jason.
Dogs.
Ill Achilles with the 35 bits. Beardus Leo with the 30
Here's-
months. Oh
honestly,
my god, Beardus Leo. 1, 2,
I
3,
truly
4, 5,
believe
6, 7, 8, 9,
everything
10,
else has
11,
been a
12,
smokescreen.
13,
The
14,
Browns
15,
are
16,
100%
17,
taking
18, 19,
Darnold
20,
1.
30.
That's what I think.
Swag. Thank you,
We'll
Beardus
find
Leo.
out.
I wouldn't be surprised if they
And
went
just a hair with the
quarterback
20
for
bits.
first.
Thank you for the 20 bits.
They definitely
Like,
are.
the only thing that would throw me off is if they decided like, yeah, actually, you know what, let's go running back.
The thing about it
Well,
is it doesn't make any sense, right? Because
yeah.
if you want to get a QB, you take the one you want at 1, right?
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. Say you really want Saquon Barkley or you really want Bradley Chubb. You know that the Jets pick is a QB.
Yeah.
And there's a pretty good chance that the Giants pick is a QB.
Yeah.
But even if not, there's a chance that a team trades up for a QB. So if you want your best QB, you take him at 1, and you'll probably have Saquon Barkley or Bradley Chubb at 4.
Yeah. And then
You
you've
know?
got a Myles Garrett, Bradley Chubb defense. That's pretty
Right.
good.
Yep.
The pick is in. The
Pick
pick
is
is
in.
in.
I don't see it yet. Oh
Refresh
God!
it. Refresh it.
It's not
Refresh.
in yet.
Refresh.
I'm watching
ESPN.
ESPN. They got 2 minutes left.
Refresh your. I had to refresh my NFL stream and my draft page to updated.
I
both
think
of them.
they're about to announce it.
Oh
Pick
shit!
is in. Oh, there it is.
There it
There
is.
it is.
Oh
Oh,
man!
no. They're showing Baker
The
Mayfield.
Browns.
Please don't tell me.
They're showing Mayfield.
They haven't said anything yet though.
They have not.
They're just showing his deep ball accuracy. I don't care about his deep ball
His
accuracy.
deep ball. This is Mel Kiper's.
very-
Let me tell you.
Let me tell you, I've been looking at his deep balls for a long time now.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. I am shaking right now.
This
is
is
a
it.
very
This is your
important
future.
draft for us. Yeah.
Yeah, this is your actual future coming in.
Yeah. This could be, I was saying this at the end of the show on the NLSS, this could be 15 years of football happiness for me. Like, this is
Yeah.
important.
You're a Jets fan.
Oh,
You're never going to be happy.
there it
they
is.
got Mayfield.
Oh, no.
There it is.
They
That's
took
a
Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
Yep.
Everybody said he's like a Brett Favre. That's what I keep hearing. They're like, he's the next Brett Favre. Look at his arm strength. Look at his accuracy. Look at his ability to get outside the pocket and make plays like Aaron Rodgers. Well,
There he is.
No.
there it is. The Cleveland Browns future.
Rip in peace, Baker Mayfield.
Oh,
You shall be missed.
Well,
I'm really, really sad.
either Cleveland's going to turn around their franchise or another person goes to die in Cleveland.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's where careers
Well-
go to die.
Could be turning
Rip.
around. You don't know.
I do know. The Browns.
At least they got Tyrod Taylor to start first.
Yeah.
I mean, at least you had Troy Aikman up there, Rob.
What'd you say?
At least you had Troy Aikman on the stage.
Hmm.
I thought I was
Look at
streaming,
the
so I muted.
Browns fans. Look at the Browns fans. They're so upset.
I'm so mad.
They're so mad. And
That's-
most people in the Browns war room are sitting down. They're not even clapping.
I can't believe they went. I can't believe they went Mayfield. I'm so mad.
I can't either. they kept being like, they're gonna take Darnold. Nope, they're gonna take Rosen. Nope, they're gonna take Allen. And it's like, oh, now they're going Mayfield. They just they smoke screened it.
Well, you know what? Honestly, I like Baker Mayfield enough that the Browns are my second AFC team. So, like, I'll watch.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're going in the right direction. For once. For the one first time since 1999. They're going in the right direction.
I, for one, will not be watching, but I wish you good luck, Rob, in your Cleveland Browns viewing pleasures.
The thing about Baker Mayfield is that every statistical analysis of QBs says that he is clearly the best in the class. Like, it's not even close.
Yeah.
So it's just the smart pick.
Mm-hmm.
So this might be my nightmare scenario, because my nightmare scenario is that the Giants take Rosen now.
Oh yeah, that would. Well, I thought that would be they take Allen.
Yeah, well, they could. I mean, it would be a great place for him to go.
I would see them taking Allen over Rosen.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's such a toss-up though, because the Giants really do need a solid, like, mid-range quarterback that could be equally as accurate with the long ball.
Yeah.
But they also need, but the Giants have never really had a mobile offense, like, ever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even when they won the Super Bowl, it was more like they had.
It's all passing.
There's a lot of. Well, they had. When did they have Thunder and Lightning? Who were those people?
Ahmad Bradshaw and Brandon Jacobs.
Yeah.
That was like, what, 2000?
That was in their Super Bowl run. That was like
that
the
was
first
when they
one,
beat the Packers, I think. Or no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it?
It was Brett Favre's last Packer game because he threw the interception in the championship game. I remember because I was very excited. I was like, this is it. This is Brett Favre overtime. He's going to lead us to victory, back to the Super Bowl, retire.
The pick is in.
And
the
then
pick is in.
The pick is not in for me. I'm so mad.
What? Just refresh it again.
I'm refreshing nonstop. I'm gonna go on /NFL streams.
yeah. Just find another website that's completely legal. So are the Giants? I think they're actually picking then.
Yeah.
Honestly,
here's the thing. I know people have been saying, like, oh, they should take Saquon, they should take Bradley Chubb, they should trade out. I honestly think it would be the worst decision in the world if they did not take a QB.
Yeah. Yeah.
But do you think they'll take Rosen?
I hope not. I mean, supposedly they love Darnold.
But do you think they'll take Rosen?
Oh no! Are you telling me it's fucking Rosen Mayfield 1-2?
I'm not gonna. I won't. I'm not gonna.
Dude,
if I'm ahead of you guys, I won't spoil the pick.
This was the greatest year for the Packers to like tank a season, to like move up and get somebody. I'm so excited.
You may want to hide all Twitch chat though, Rob.
Oh no!
I'm just saying, so you don't. They haven't announced the pick yet. Just FYI.
They haven't announced it yet.
My nightmare, no joke. My nightmare scenario is Mayfield Rosen 1-2.
Well, they changed it. They went back on the clock.
What the shit? Draft?
What?
Draft not started? What are you talking about, ESPN? I just refreshed
Excuse me?
They took. Oh,
draft
they made
not
the pick.
started.
They made the pick.
They made the pick.
Yeah, they made the pick.
They made the pick.
They made the pick. I won't say. I will not spoil it for you.
My chat's spoiling it, and that's
Saquon Barkley. There it is.
There it is.
I mean, look, Saquon Barkley is clearly the best running back in this draft, and he looks like he's going to be a great player.
Yeah.
But, like,
I don't get why they would take Saquon Barkley. Like, I get why they take him, but you have Eli Manning, right? I don't think the rest of their team's that good. I feel like they're going to go 8-8. Then they're going to need a quarterback. Eli's going to retire.
How could they not go quarterback with that? I think that was a...
Maybe they just don't like enough of the quarterbacks.
I mean, I like Barkley. Giants fans are happy with that pick.
What the shit is this?
I mean, I'm pretty happy with it, I guess. I mean, if they love Darnold, then we'll take Darnold.
Yeah.
I'm not high on him though, to be honest.
Well, Rosen is now available for you, Rob, and the Jets are on the clock.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Now it's updated.
Chat, do you want me to hide the? I can hide the toolbar so you're not spoiled if you're all watching.
Why? ESPN's just breaking right now, apparently, for everybody. ESPN broke for me too.
I can hide that top bar if you want me to.
Jets on the clock.
No, it's
Yeah.
okay. It's fine like that. I need to be spoiled. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be like, courteous here.
Yeah, this is even just running backs in the first round.
Barkley's going to be
Like-
a beast.
It's just the thing is, like, okay, here's imagine this scenario. I know it's unlikely, but imagine this scenario. The
Mhm.
picks are 2-3 Giants Jets, right?
Mhm.
Eli is on the last legs of his career. What if the Jets pick a Hall of Famer right now, right? Like, what
Yeah.
if we pick the like one of the best QBs in football for the next 20 years, and then the Giants
Just passed on.
passed on him, right? And
Yeah.
this Hall of Famer is now playing in the same stadium for those 20 years. You know
Yeah.
how much shit that they will get?
That is
It's
very
just-
true.
I would have taken a QB if I were them, but I'm not complaining.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And they would have had
I
a
mean,
year
I'm
to
not-
learn behind Eli
Yeah.
if they wanted.
I'm not a Jets fan, but I'm rooting for you, Rob.
I really hope they pick Rosen.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, I'm
Gandeezy
watching
with
the
the 3
highlights
months.
of,
Thank you,
of
Gandeezy.
Saquon Barkley. He
1,
reminds
2,
me a lot of Tiki Barber back in
Slug.
his prime, the way he runs.
Thanks, Gandeezy.
Got a little bit
So
of
that's
that,
a
And
pretty good pick for
MP
the Giants if
Jarton
they were
with
really
the 2 months.
gearing
Thank
up
you,
to
MP Jarton.
get their backfield
Slug.
like going. But I can't believe they didn't take
Thank
quarterback.
you for the 2 months.
Here's
If you
Barkley-
guys want, you
Barkley's
can
gonna
see
be a
like
great
up
player.
here.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
Barkley's
he's
the,
gonna be a
picks,
great
'cause this
player.
is
I
broken
think
right
it's
now.
pretty straightforward. Like he's gonna have success in the NFL, so that's great.
Mhm.
But running back success translates to 4.4% win variance. QBs translate to 63% win variance.
Yeah.
This is what I mean. Like, and like, he's gonna be great. Maybe he'll be the next AP. But I'll tell you what, if you said, hey, you can either take Eli Manning's career or Adrian Peterson's career,
Yeah.
take Eli.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, as a Packers fan, I have
Yeah.
watched Aaron Rodgers carry this like 7-9, 8-8
Mhm.
team to like championship games.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like you need a quarterback. You legit need one, unless you're like you've got like a Vikings team where just everything's good and you can just insert quarterback and then let the defense and everything else carry you.
Yeah, Cardinal Fool in Twitch chat made a good point. So I think it's more likely that Barkley will be a Hall of Famer than any other single quarterback in this draft, which I
don't
think
know.
that's debatable, but it's a good take on it. I think because
Here's the
the
thing.
quarterback class in this draft is pretty strong.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Within the first 16 picks, you have about an 80% chance of having a successful quarterback, and this is very generous. Okay,
Yeah.
What is considered successful? Outside of that, it drops down to like 60. Outside of the first round, it drops down to like 40, and then starts like free falling down
Yeah.
to like in the 6th round, it's like a 6%. So
You got 3
It-
minutes, Rob.
whereas like with running backs, you could get great running backs late in the draft.
Yeah.
I mean the offensive rookie of the year or the best rookie or whatever last year was a 3rd round running back.
yeah.
You know who the happiest out of all of these players are that they didn't have to go to the Browns? Freaking Saquon Barkley. You know he's stoked to go to New York.
Yeah.
He didn't care where he went as long as it wasn't Cleveland.
Browns are turning it around though, dude. They're turning it around. They're gonna win some
Yeah.
games this year. Maybe even 2.
If you say so, Coach.
They've actually got like a lot of Packers management going to Cleveland. Like Elliot Wolf went there. Who's like Ron
Right,
Wolf's
yeah.
son. They got John something. He's also there. He was with the Packers. And we might do
Yeah.
some crazy shit because we got our new GM now. He might like trade up or something. We don't know.
This means the
Yeah,
Giants
it
think
could
that
happen.
that pick means that they think that David Webb
Oh,
can
the
develop.
pick is in.
The pick is in. The pick
Pick
is
is
in.
not.
The pick is not
The
in
pick
for
is
me.
in.
That's
The
what
pick
my
is in.
chat's saying.
It just showed up
Oh.
on my NFL Network thing.
Don't watch.
Pick is in.
Don't watch, Rob.
Like how
Yeah.
ESPN's it still says the draft not started, but it says pick 3.
Of course they're gonna play the fucking Marino clip. Of course they're gonna play the Marino clip. Sons of bitches.
Still, I've got chat hidden. I don't. It doesn't.
Yeah,
it still
I'm-
shows them on the clock for me.
Oh my god.
I'm
On
closing my
the-
eyes. I'm not looking at chat. I need to see
ESPN
this.
says on the clock, but NFL the stream says pick is in.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
ESPN just said pick is in.
Yeah, pick is in now.
Are you ready?
All right, Rob. I'm rooting for you.
There is only one nightmare scenario for me.
Look at all the I love that they're showing this highlight of disappointed Jets fans over and over again.
It looks like the worst.
It looks like it's the same draft party every single year that they're showing. It could, whether it's 1982 or 2000.
Yeah.
The same people.
Oh.
But yeah, do you see
Man.
Josh Allen had like a bunch of tweets surface?
Yeah, they're bad.
Yeah.
He deleted them, but you can't delete anything.
Can't delete the internet. People were thinking like later teams put it out there so he could fall to them.
Probably.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Oh
All
shit!
right, Rob.
I feel like it's just a failure.
Here it is.
The fix in.
Yeah. Oh god,
Oh.
she's walking.
There
She's
it
walking.
is.
The announcement. I know
Hold
who they
on.
picked.
I can't hear it yet.
I saw it.
I know who they picked.
There it is.
I don't want to know. Oh god.
Let us know when you know, Rob.
Oh god. Oh, I'm so scared. Oh no. Please. He's not Josh Allen. For the love of God. Wait. Yes. All right.
You got it? Did you see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Darnold.
It's not too
All
bad. I think he'll be all right.
I think
pretty good.
he'll be all right.
I'm not big on him, but everyone in football says he's clearly the best out of this class, so I will.
His
say-
grandfather was Richard Hammer.
Yes.
What? I mean, come on. Let's think of some of the other USC greats, like Mark Sanchez or.
Yep, we got Dirty Sanchez is there.
See, that's the thing that I really hate about this is that it's fucking. This might be Mark Sanchez again.
Yeah.
It might be.
They got to
Might
the
well
playoffs with Mark Sanchez. It's not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, if he could play like he played in the
Matt
playoffs
Leinart.
any other time.
Yeah, there you go,
Yeah,
Matt
Matt
Leinart.
Leinart. There you go.
Yeah. Dick him. Ah.
Now this is gonna be
Look.
the interesting pick at number 4.
Yeah, let's see where the
I don't know if
Browns
they're
really
gonna
go
trade
here.
it.
They're going to shove 100%. There's no way that they're unless they're trading. I mean, they
Yeah.
could trade out. Yeah, I guess you're right.
I think they'd be a fool for trading this.
I thought there'd be a trade
Yeah.
by now, actually.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, there probably would have been a trade if there's a trade by now.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Josh Rosen's still available.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They have to go
Well, I think
I don't know. I don't know where else the Browns would go at this point.
Browns,
they've got to
Broncos, Colts aren't gonna take quarterbacks. I don't think. Well, the Colts.
No.
Oh no,
go.
Andrew
The
Luck.
Bucks won't. The Bucks won't take a quarterback either.
Yeah, I mean the
I'd be
Colts.
okay
The
if they
Colts aren't
did.
going to take one. I don't think.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have traded out of 3 if they thought they needed one.
I think the Cardinals could trade up to maybe 10-ish and still get a quarterback.
Yeah.
Palmer was the most successful USC quarterback in recent memory.
Yeah, Carson Palmer.
Yeah, him and
He's the
Leinart.
last one. Yeah.
That was but he got drafted in 2002.
Yeah.
Believe
He's
me, I know this well as a Jets fan who picked Mark Sanchez.
He's like 50 years old by now.
Yeah. On ESPN, can you fix your website?
It's amazing how shitty it is for
It is.
2018.
Jets on the clock. It just says.
Nice.
Great to know.
All right. Good luck, Rob.
Yep.
Well, at least he's got a school record in passing yards. I feel like everybody breaks the school record every year. Like it goes
Yeah,
up. They're just
yeah.
he has the most yards. It's like they always do.
It doesn't mean much.
Yeah. At least he had more touchdowns than interceptions. That's always good.
I'm not going to reward you for that, though, Coach. We don't reward quarterbacks for not throwing more interceptions than touchdowns. You're just not supposed to do that.
Brett Favre did that.
Yeah.
Look,
So,
that is a mole worthy of Drew Brees' meter. Right there.
I loved how Brett Favre's final game. He had the Packers championship game where he ended up throwing the pick to the Giants and they won. And then he had the Vikings game where he threw the pick to the Saints and then the Saints won. It's just the perfect endings to Brett Favre's career.
I'm so mad that Baker went first.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get over that.
It's either
Broadway
Cardinals or
Baker.
Browns.
I mean, just think about Broadway Baker. It would have been perfect.
Yeah, now you got Broadway Darnway.
Oh wow, he does have a giant like mole on his face.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah, see, that's the other thing, is he's definitely the ugliest of the 4 QBs, so...
Wow.
That could
I
work
wasn't
to
gonna
his
go that
advantage,
far,
though.
Rob. Good
I mean,
lord.
I'm just being honest.
You can't help how you look.
He
It
could end up
looks
being the
like-
Peyton Manning, the weird ass looking good quarterback.
It looks like somebody thought that his face were their Sunday formals and they had to iron the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Send complaints to alpacapatrol@gmail.com.
And then they just burned his chin a little bit too much.
And importantly, I do say the top 4 there, because Lamar Jackson's not much of a looker either.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Yeah. He probably wouldn't go till... I don't think Lamar Jackson will go till like the late 20s, mid-late 20s.
I honestly see the Cards probably taking a look. They might take.
Yeah, they might go there. I don't think he's that bad either. It's just he's got... He reminds me of... Who's that one quarterback a few years ago?
Michael Vick.
Yeah,
Michael
that's so. He's with Ohio State. Can't remember his name. He was like more of a running type of guy. Then he went to the Ravens in Buffalo.
Oh, Taylor? Tyrod Taylor?
Not Tyrod Taylor. Somebody will know it.
No, you're thinking of
Yeah, it's Tyrod Taylor.
He was tall and lanky. What was his name?
No, he wasn't. He's like a Dante Culpepper, but not good.
Wait. Cardale? Are you talking about
Yeah,
Cardale?
Cardale.
Cardale.
Jones.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson
definitely.
reminds me of him a bit,
Yeah, kind of.
so I'm kind of suspicious of him.
Oh, there's your god there, Rob. There's Sal at the Jets headquarters. Good old Sal with his.
I should be happy because, like I said, everybody said that this is the best QB in the draft. It's just me. I
Pick is
honestly think.
Yeah, I was letting you know the pick is in.
Oh yeah, Brown's
pick
pick
is
is
in.
in. I finally got ESPN working again.
But what
Mine
were
is
you?
just loading?
What were you thinking, Rob?
Well, I don't see a lot of greatness in Sam Darnold, to be honest with you. But this is just me, and you know what? People are paid millions of dollars to know better than me, and they all think he's the best. So
That's
I don't
true.
know.
The Browns fans they've been rejuvenated. They're back being happy now that they've gotten over the Mayfield pick.
I think with Sam Darnold though, I don't think he's gonna be bad. I think there's like his lowest floor would be his like average.
Yeah,
Oh, there it is.
So-
The pick has been made.
the pig is in. Oh boy.
I can't. That is. I
Whoa.
don't know what they're doing. I don't know what.
Really? What?
They went Denzel.
Denzel
What?
Ward with the
Why would they
fourth
get a
pick?
Why would they get a cornerback and pick?
That's really weird.
That is really weird. They took Ward over Chubb?
Why would you take Ward over anybody?
Holy shit. So I mean,
I can't wait to see the Browns
What?
fans. Wait, don't ruin this for me. I can't wait to see the Browns.
The Browns
reaction.
fans were cheering.
Were they really?
Listen, they're Browns fans. They don't know any better.
Why would they go cornerback?
very strange.
Wow, the Broncos are going to get Bradley Chubb. You got to be kidding me.
I almost want him to fall to Tampa now just to get him.
Wow.
I
That
mean,
is...
Ward's good. Don't get me wrong, but
Ward's good, but like people had him going at like 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess if he's the best corner in the draft,
Yeah.
and if their strategy is you build from the outside in,
Mm-hmm.
which it's not because they drafted Garrett first overall last year, but you know, whatever. I don't know.
I mean,
I guess if he is Darrell Revis, then it's worth
Yeah.
it. I guess. Like,
Mhm.
he ain't there. He's no Revis Island.
yeah, I don't think so either.
Mm.
He's good, but he's not Darrell Revis. I don't know.
It's just-
I feel it's got the element of surprise. I'll give him that.
It just seems like a bad spot. Like they could have traded down and still got him.
Yeah, like why would you
Yeah.
use your number 4 pick on a cornerback? Like they could have traded anybody
Yeah,
for that and
I
still
don't
got
like that.
Weird.
Not a fan, but
definitely weird.
He's not a. I'm like I don't know. Like he's not a bad
like
player.
I think he'll
it's
be
just a
good.
bad-
It's a
It's a bad spot for the pit.
Yeah.
For that pick. If
It's
you're the
like,
Browns, your needs are way more than a cornerback.
It was like last year with the Bears and Trubisky. Like I feel like they would have got him where they were, but instead they traded like an entire boatload of shit to move up like one
So-
spot.
Here's the thing, though. Like, I mean, nobody knows, but I bet you, I would bet you my house that the reason that they traded up to 1 is because, or traded up to 2 or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
is because that the team that had that pick was like, hey, we got the Broncos on the line, or we got the something or something on the line,
They
and
just
they're going
played
to
'em.
trade us this. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, and realistically, there's a chance that there was a team on
Yeah.
the line too.
that's true.
So, I think that's the reason they made that trade.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind
Well-
it. I don't mind the Bears being bad because they're in my division. It's very fun.
Yeah.
and you don't like. The Bears.
Yeah, I don't
I
like
also
the
do
Bears.
not like the Bears.
I don't like the Bears more than the Vikings or the Lions because I have to be around Bears fans all the time and
Yeah, I
listen to
gotta be
Bears
around-
radio.
I have it worse, like out of everyone, because I've got to be around Texans fans and Cowboy fans. That's the worst.
The draft's in Dallas, isn't it? I think it's in Dallas.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. That's why Troy
Yeah.
Aikman's there.
Apparently, Aaron Rodgers is doing State Farm. Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
that didn't look like a State Farm commercial. I thought it was like for a GMC truck or something.
I think the
Oh, yeah,
Broncos could also take Nelson here. Get a better.
Yeah.
Apparently, Nelson's like one of the best offensive lineman prospects in a
People-
long time.
People have been saying that like he is the only 100% sure pick in the draft.
Who
Yeah,
was that?
That's what people have been saying about him.
Quentin Nelson,
Oh,
which it's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, like, people are kind of salty about the idea of a guard going that high because people think you
Mhm.
should take a tackle,
Mm-hmm.
which is sort of fair because that's the traditional thinking.
Yeah,
But the reality is, in the modern NFL, the pressure comes from everywhere, and it is like, I mean, there was a good article that had a statistical analysis of where the pressure comes from,
mm-hmm.
and having a great guard is still good.
I mean, the way that I've always looked at that is like, it goes to the Fight Club mentality of like, yeah, you're using a guard, you're using a draft, like a higher draft pick for a guard, but if you think about it in Fight Club terms, where you go buy a couch, that's the last couch you buy for many, 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 many years. Guards,
Yeah.
like
You're gonna
don't have
keep
to
them
draft-
there for a long time.
Yeah, you don't, unless they get catastrophically injured, which doesn't happen to guards that much.
Pick is
Right.
in.
You're not like, you don't have to get the you don't have to get a, you have to draft a guard for a very long time after that. And I mean, Nelson's a damn good guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at some point, you could probably even like have him back up tackle if they really needed it.
Yeah.
Like, he could
Yeah,
probably
absolutely.
do it. Pick is in.
I mean,
Pick is in.
You think they're going Chubb here?
I honestly
I-
don't
you
know.
know,
Do the Broncos even need a running back? Don't they have like 3 that they rotate out of?
Well, Chubb's a defensive end.
Yeah, he's defensive.
yeah,
You're
defensive.
thinking of
thinking
the other
of,
Chubb, the Georgia
yeah.
Chubb.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, no. I don't know. I imagine they need a
Nick Chubb.
pair?
Nick Chubb is what I was
Yeah,
talking
Nick
about.
Chubb.
Yeah.
It's interesting that they're picking here, but I mean, Josh Rosen
Kashikuro
did
at the
just fall
39
to
months.
them,
Thank you,
so
Kashikuro.
Yeah.
I think they might go Rosen, honestly.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21,
There's a good chance for it.
The Bucks need anything on defense I'd be happy with,
Swag.
but I'd also be happy
They were
with
39
getting
months.
like,
Woo.
well, Nick Chubb.
My high
would be
fives are getting
awesome
up there, man.
if they got him.
Yeah.
Mm.
Dude, if they go quarterback, this would be insane.
Who, the Broncos?
Yeah. Well, they have Case Keenum and they have Paxton Lynch, right?
You don't think that they draft a backup to Keenum this high?
I don't know. If it's Josh Allen, maybe, but I don't think they would take
Yeah.
Josh Allen this
Is
high.
Elway still making the calls in Denver?
Yeah.
Ooh, man.
I mean, here's the thing, though. They already fucked up on Paxton Lynch, right? Like,
Yeah.
there's no way that they take Allen, right?
You got to take
They're
Quentin
taking it.
Nelson and not instead of a quarterback at that point to protect
Mhm.
Well,
whoever you got.
the Broncos are about to be up here.
honestly, in my opinion, Case Keenum is a good quarterback you could build around.
Our future, they say our future is now.
He looked pretty good with Minnesota.
Goodell
He proved me wrong.
Yeah, me too.
Goodell's with someone who's in a wheelchair. I don't know who that is.
He's from St. Jude's. It's a kid from St. Jude. I know they're doing that gaming thing right now.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there it is. There's the pick.
There it is. There it is. Yeah, I kind of thought they would do that.
That is a scary pick for a scary
That is a Chubb. Yeah.
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 I mean, right now they're in a division where you need to rush the quarterback.
Yeah.
Right. So, I think it's a good pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a solid pick. And the Broncos defense was already pretty solid. I mean, we knew that they're not going to go anywhere near the secondary, or even really linebackers. Like
Mm-hmm.
an upgraded D line, someone at the caliber of Brad Chubb is.
And I mean, Von Miller's getting up there too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old is he now?
Yeah, he's
Von Miller.
yeah,
He's got to be like 30.
I'm gonna check.
Yeah, he's 29.
29. Yeah.
29.
Huh.
So he's probably like got another 3 years on his contract, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh man, the Broncos fans are going nuts.
That's still you got Chubb and Von Miller
Yeah.
together. That's really good.
That's a scary defense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Chubb looks like he's real happy.
Quentin Nelson, Roquan Smith, or less. So yeah, I think the Colts are gonna take Quentin Nelson now to make sure Andrew Luck doesn't die.
I think
That'd
they
probably be
should.
a good selection.
I think they should. I don't know if they will.
Yeah.
How hilarious would it be
like,
if they just went for quarterback here?
It is Jim Irsay who's like coked up and like banging hookers like every weekend.
Right.
Like, what if we take a kicker?
We could pull the Bucks from last year.
You know what's funny is they were projected to get Denzel Ward. You know,
Yeah.
most people were saying Ward was going there to the Broncos. So like, that's funny that they ended up with Chubb.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's crazy that they went for Ward as the fourth pick.
I can't believe that they did that. Still, that's
what's
the
weird?
First Browns moment that we've had.
What's weird? Well, I mean, look, I think Baker Mayfield's the best QB in this draft by far. However, there is a chance, and I know I still think it's a stupid comparison, but he's got a little Ryan Leaf, Johnny Manziel in him. There's a chance. There is a chance.
That's true.
I hope not, because I actually really like him. But
yeah,
Johnny Football is a douche.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't think Johnny Football was going to do well.
No,
but
I'm glad he didn't. He obviously he went to A&M.
Yeah.
And like, I hated being around Aggies who were when he was like actually still playing up there.
Mm-hmm.
When I was there, like it was the worst.
Oh, Colts pick is in.
Yep.
Yeah, that's quick.
Oh shit.
I would see them going straight for what's his name?
Nelson.
Well, it's either gonna be Nelson or I could see them going for Michelle or Mickle.
Sony Michel? No, they found out last night that he has bone on bone in his knee.
Oh.
So
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
see
not
that
good.
anywhere.
Yeah. So
Where did that come from? I didn't see anything like that.
Yeah, it was a news story. It broke like late last night, so there's a pretty decent chance that he's gonna actually drop like Ajayi did.
Yeah, that's who had it, Ajayi. I knew somebody else had it. I think they go Nelson. There's just you got to keep Andrew Luck up. That
Nelson
man
makes the most sense.
I don't know what is wrong with him, but he's got some issues medically. It's like, yeah, he'll start throwing soon, and then like the entire season goes by. We're in the summer, like, yeah, he hasn't thrown yet, but like any day now. Like, all right,
Oh,
okay.
there's the pick. Pick has been made.
You know who I think is surprising? Because when this draft season first kicked off, everyone had Minkah Fitzpatrick in the top 5.
Yeah.
And now some people don't even have him in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
I think somebody might get a fucking steal with Minkah
I would love the
Fitzpatrick.
Packers got him. That'd be amazing.
Well, I don't know if you guys see the pick yet, but
No,
I saw it.
I have yet to. God
I'll
damn
leave it. I'll leave it in suspense for Rob.
Yeah. I mean, I care less about this draft now, but
Let's put it this way: it's the one that made the most sense.
yeah.
Yeah, they picked Nelson.
Maybe Nelson. Okay. Yeah, that's a good. That's a good pick. It's good.
So now, the Buccaneers. Here you go,
Bucks.
Sinvicta.
Here we go, Bucks.
Here we
Here
go.
we
No
go,
kickers. No
Tampa.
kickers.
Looking for
You
a
guys-
kicker. Looking
Do you
for
guys
a
need
kicker.
a safety or a
Yes,
or a...
we need a secondary. I was secretly like part of me was upset that Ward went because of that.
Yeah.
But like I would take Derwin James or Fitzpatrick. Either one. I would rather have James over Fitzpatrick, to be honest.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But if you recall, actually Rob, I don't think you were here, but when me and Krendor first started talking, I said that the Bucks would take James. That's who my money would be on, because if it came down to it, they want someone who's playing. They need someone in the secondary, and James is already familiar with the system because he played at Florida State.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And he is.
So I would be
it's like a
happy
fan
with-
favorite.
I would be, yeah, he's a fan favorite as well. I would be happy with James. I wouldn't be mad with Fitzpatrick because I think that's also a great pick. But out of the two, I would prefer Derwin James.
I'm not super sure, but isn't Derwin James more of a zone corner? From what I heard.
Well, the Bucks in the current defense, they play more man coverage, or not man. They play more
More zone.
Zone and cloud usually.
Okay.
I've heard he's just really athletic. Like he can do anything.
How tall? I actually don't know how tall Derwin James
It
is.
says 6'2", 215. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, I would, like I said, either James or Fitzpatrick, I'd be happy with. What I wouldn't be happy with is if they drafted someone like on the O line.
Yeah.
I mean, like Winston, like the Bucks need a whole lot, but they need in a division that has Cam Newton, Drew Brees, and freaking Matt Ryan. We need someone who can shut down those receivers.
I think you can get offensive linemen later in the draft and be fine. Like the Packers got Bakhtiari in the 4th round. He's like one of the best tackles now.
Nelson would have been the only one that I would be like, okay, I don't mind if Nelson actually fell down to 7. I wouldn't hate that pick. I'd be a little upset.
Yeah.
Because we do need someone in the secondary, but he's so good, like I wouldn't be mad at that pick.
Yeah.
I'm hoping Derwin James here though. That's my big hope.
Yeah, I think that would probably make sense. That's what I would guess. Oh man, then the Bears pick. I'm ready for that one. Bears,
Yeah.
49ers. 49ers won't take a quarterback.
They've got Roquan Smith as the best overall for defense.
Yeah, well, he's the linebacker that he's like the best. I think he's a Mike linebacker. I think.
No, he's an outside linebacker. I think he's a Sam.
He's an edge rusher.
Yeah,
He's
he plays on the right side, I think.
Oh, okay.
I've heard he's like a very instinctual linebacker. Oh shit, the Bills traded.
The Bills traded up.
Bills
Holy
traded.
shit, really?
The Bills traded. Oh,
Yeah.
Come on, Tampa. What'd you get for that?
If you got the 2 firsts, then you came away with the king's ransom.
Well, I
Yeah.
want to know what they traded though, because where did the Bucks fall to?
Well, they would go to 12.
Yeah, you'd go to 12. That's
Did they
not
go to
too
12?
bad. Probably.
Yeah.
I would imagine you'd get the 12 if you're.
Well, I mean, it's not. I'm asking only because it's not updating. So
That'd
Yeah.
be fucking crazy if you guys didn't get the 12. That would be a terrible trade.
we get like number 42.
and a kicker. You get the Bills kicker.
God damn it, Kramer. It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't. It hasn't updated yet on ESPN site.
It says the Bills have 12 and 22, but I would imagine the Bucks would get 22 and 12, which would be really good.
It just doesn't show
if
where
they
the
got
Bucks.
that.
It just doesn't. Yeah, I mean, I would take a second. I would take 2 first-round.
I think they
picks.
probably just don't know yet. They're just waiting.
Yeah.
Bills will probably take Josh Rosen then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got it.
Rosen's like an almost lock, I would say.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's talk that the Bills are actually really high on Josh Allen,
Hmm.
but I mean, if I'm the excuse me, if I'm the Bills, I'm taking fucking Josh Rosen here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so fucking mad if Josh Rosen ends up being better than
Yeah.
Darnold, no? Oh my god.
I mean, Rosen's 6'4". Like he's got a quarterback throw. Like he's got a really powerful arm on him.
Yeah.
He's less stocky. That's the thing about Darnold that I didn't like, is that he's less stocky than Darnold is. So I feel like he could get more accurate passes out there. But
I think the biggest upside for Darnold for me, and like I said, I know I'm not the common opinion, but my biggest upside for Darnold is that he's 20 years old. So
yeah,
he's got a lot of football.
He's got a lot of time. That's true.
Yeah.
Come on, what do you got, Bills? What do you got?
They still haven't updated the.
Yeah, their website broke again. I refreshed it, and it's like draft not started. Thanks. It's gotta. Well,
there's no compensatory picks in the first round, right? It's only
I think
second
it's
round and beyond.
Yeah, I think it's only second round beyond.
Yeah.
Okay.
Packers got a lot. We got like 2 4ths, 2 5ths, 2
Yeah,
6ths.
right. Yeah, Jordy Nelson, right? He got a big.
Yeah.
He got a big.
Okay, they just updated Bucks. The Bucks do get the 12th and the
22 or 24.
I'm waiting to see it scroll by. They did, but it's guaranteed the Bucks got the 12th.
Yeah.
And
No, the Bills
my
got
God,
the
they
Bills
took
have
Josh
they just
Allen.
traded
Josh
took
Allen.
Josh
yeah.
took
Allen.
Allen. Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm so happy.
Wow.
I can't believe
Wow.
that they didn't go Rosen there.
I am very pleased.
I
So the
can't believe
Bucks
they
just-
didn't take Rosen either.
The Bucks
Yeah.
just straight up traded the 7th for the 12th. Why?
Well, they probably got the 2 seconds, if I had to guess.
I wish
That's
they would
true.
I wish that they would just show what they
Yeah.
gave.
Yeah.
Maybe there's like somebody tweeted it or something.
Yeah, let me check the Bucks Twitter.
The Bills are giving up 2 second-round picks and the number 12.
Okay, yeah, so they did get the 2 seconds. I mean, that's
Yeah.
that's a great trade, honestly.
Yeah,
2
that's still a
seconds.
pretty
Yeah,
good trade.
I mean 2 seconds and a 12. They must have really wanted Allen then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Rob said, they were. I didn't know that they were that high on Allen, but
The Bills
Yeah,
did
man,
not
he looks-
love the California quarterbacks. This was all about Wyoming Josh Allen, and that's why they traded up to take him. Huh.
Yeah.
he looks real happy. He also looks like he's already spoken to the Bills already.
He probably
Yeah.
has, yeah.
Who was that?
So
What?
the Bills got the racist like their fans.
Hey, who was that guy who just came up on the stage in the Bills jersey?
I don't know, actually.
Was that just a random fan?
I'm not sure.
Some dude while he was walking to Goodell, someone in a Bills uniform went up and chest bumped Allen.
What? Is it just like
He shook his hand and they did the whole shoulder bump thing.
just some random guy charge up?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Who was that?
Wow. Well, the Bears could definitely take that receiver, although it would be kind of weird. I guess maybe they won't, because there was a receiver who dropped super hard in draft stock over the past month or two. Forget his name. Something with
Oh,
an
Ridley? Calvin
Yeah,
Ridley?
Calvin
Yeah.
Ridley. Yeah. But it would probably be a bad pick for them because he's an inside receiver. He's like a slot
Yeah.
receiver.
Well, they already got Allen Robinson, free agency. They need too many things. I think
Yeah.
they're gonna they'd go with a Roquan Smith. I don't think that'd be or Tremaine Edmonds.
Rob throwing shade at us fans. While every time he says something during the NLSS, everyone goes Rob. You've lost a Bills fan, Rob.
Look, I'm lashing out. I wanted Baker Mayfield. I did not get Broadway Baymaker, Babymaker, Slayfield.
Yeah, you got damn that darn way.
Yeah.
This
It-
is
Ugh.
I'm really surprised. I guess Buffalo truly hates Californian quarterbacks then, because
must be.
I would have
Yeah,
taken Rosen over Allen.
So the reason that people have been saying why he would probably drop which is crazy in fairness. But like the reason that people were saying he'd probably drop is because of his outspokenness, but also, I think pretty importantly, injury concern.
Yeah.
And I think now a lot of people, when they say injury concern, they say the 2 concussions. That's not the thing that would bother me about Josh Rosen. It's not the 2 concussions, because every player gets concussions in the NFL. He has shoulder surgery. Like, he had real bad shoulder surgery.
Yeah.
And that's not, that shades of Chad Pennington for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
We all know concussions are just made up, like global warming. Come on,
Right,
Rob.
of course, yeah.
Badaim.mp3 with the 100 bits. Why do hot dogs come in packs of 10 and buns in packs of 8?
On. I kind of like hate.
That's
Alan
a great
now.
question. Maybe they feel like two of the buns.
I mean,
He's wearing the crushed velvet. Okay, so the Bucks got the Bills got the 7th overall pick,
huh?
And the 2000, and then the Bucks got the 12th,
man.
and then 2 second round, 53rd and 56th overall.
So you guys have 3 second-round picks now.
That's pretty solid.
Correct.
That's a haul.
I mean, you could probably use one of those even to move up if you really wanted to.
True, yeah. You could trade back into first if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. It's a value trade for the Bucks.
Yeah, they need as much help as they can get.
Especially if you're right that like Ward was like your biggest need. If he's not there, like it's a great trade. Like if he was the top of their board.
Yeah, that's another thing that I think also caused the Bucks to do that was freaking Ward going to the Browns.
Yeah.
At pick 4, like, cause I honestly think they would have stuck there at number 7 had he fallen. But
yeah,
I think the Bucks know they're probably going to get Derwin. I hope he falls.
Come on.
Yeah, I know, it's so garbage.
I mean,
apparently the Bears pick is in, but ESPN.com's being like, draft not started, Bills are on the clock.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
The first round pick for the Chicago Bears in 2018.
How are you
Rex
so far ahead of me? I'm so mad.
Oh, somebody tweeted, first time since 99 a trio of quarterbacks been drafted in the first 7 picks, which was Tim Couch, Donovan McNabb, and Akili Smith third.
Yep.
Yeah, one of those teams worked out well for.
Yeah, Akili Smith.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Who was it? It was McNabb, Smith, and who?
Oh, there's
Tim Couch.
There's the pick.
Tim Couch. You know, people say Tim Couch was like the best Browns QB, so
Yeah.
you know.
Honestly, he probably would have been
here's
good
your
if
Bears
it was
pick. Since you're a Bears, a Bears fan.
Roquan Smith. Roquan Smith's really good.
Yeah.
He'll
He probably dropped a little bit farther than they expected to be honest.
Yeah, I think they probably saw him going at like 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
That kid is a diehard Bears fan right there.
He's a Butkus Award winner.
Going nuts.
Good old Dick Butkus.
A Bears legend. The Bears need help. They got Floyd, but they need like another. They haven't had good linebackers since like Urlacher, Lance Briggs, and like the old Bears defense.
Dude, old Roquan, he doesn't look too happy about going to Chicago. He's completely like, he's not even reacting to it.
Trubbs probably isn't super happy either because he did not get any help on offense, and they do need a bit of that.
That is true. They probably just think they'll do it later. Bears just have a lot of holes to fill.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised to see a trade down here.
Yeah, for like a quarterback again.
Yeah, I think somebody might move up ahead of Miami because
probably the Cardinals, if anybody.
Yeah.
You don't think the Pack would trade up?
Not this high.
Yeah.
They might, like, they can at this point get Minka Fitzpatrick or Derwin James. Like, they'd probably settle for either of those at 14.
I hope Derwin falls to the 12th pick.
He probably will. I mean, well, I think San Francisco might take Minka Fitzpatrick unless they had a trade. And then Oakland, I don't know who'd Oakland take.
Oh man, the Bills fans are pumped up about that though.
Dolphins would probably take a
Or
quarterback.
not Bills fans, Bear fans.
Yeah.
Oakland, John Gruden. Yeah.
John Gruden.
John.
I love John Gruden's personality. I love his personality, but I don't know about his coaching. He's just...
Here's the thing. I know people have shit on John Gruden for his coaching.
Yeah.
But one thing I will say about him is he is the only coach in NFL history that coached 2 teams to the Super Bowl in the same year.
That's true.
That's pretty damn good.
It's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was real happy when we got rid of Dungy and we went to Gruden. I was like, that was like a dream come true because I actually like Gruden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But every season after the Super Bowl, he just wore me down.
Yeah.
By the end, I was like, we've got to get rid of, like, John's got to go.
He's like, I think he's got that initial like, whoa, like, hey guys, it's me, John Gruden, and then after a while, you're like, all right, I'm tired of this. It just wears out his welcome.
He's the thing about Gruden is that he's so smart in football.
Yeah, he is.
He is such a cerebral
Spider XY banana.
Yeah. He's got like a Belichick-y kind of like where we're like, oh hey, you remember the 5th play at in the 4th quarter in 1997
Yeah.
and he'd be like, oh yeah, that was Spider 2i X banana. Like,
Yeah.
He's really an idiot savant when it comes to football.
He is.
yeah.
He's incredibly smart.
Yeah.
I loved hearing like all his. He'd be like, me and Aaron Rodgers, man. We sat down, man. We had dinner. He told me about his kids, man. I'm like, this guy knows how to throw the football, right? This guy, hey, right here, me and Charles Woodson. He just like talks about stories, melding them together with like NFL stats. It's a talent.
Thank you for the 25 bits Fire Shaker.
Code name with the 19 months.
Coach
My
Crendor,
schedule
what
doesn't
can you do
line
with
up
that
with
Twitch
yours so
Prime
much
sub?
anymore. Miss you, Crendor. Shit, dude. Sorry, code name.
Coach Crendor.
What?
You missed your cue, Coach.
Oh. Twitch Prime.
Yeah.
Use it. It's free. It's a free subscription to your favorite Twitch channels. Can you believe? That's
Wow.
crazy.
That's like no money.
You've probably forgotten you even have one.
Yeah. It's like you could go use it at twitch.tv/alpaca patrol and get yourself a rain stick emote for free.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not streaming, but by all means.
Picks in. Picks in.
Picks in.
Pick is in.
Thank you, Codename, for the 19 months. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know what they need. What do they need?
I was not expecting that pick.
18, 19.
Really? Wait, oh boy.
Swag. Thank you, Codename.
Okay.
Thanks.
Would they take?
You'll see it.
You think McGlinchey?
Oh, they did pick McGlinchey.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, I don't hate that, but
I mean, that's still a really solid pick for their offense.
He's considered the second best lineman in the draft.
Dude, look at his face. Looks like he's already 40 years old. But his body's like 20.
He looks like Matt Damon's character at the end of Saving Private Ryan.
He looks older than Matt Damon. It's just like, I mean, they need it. That's the 49ers are going to be a good team again.
They are, yeah.
Yeah, they will get to the wild card and get eliminated again.
The Seahawks are going to be bad. And I'm very excited for that.
I hate the Seahawks.
I do too.
Crendor and I both hate. I think we hate the Seahawks as much as we hate their fans.
Packers and Seahawks have had like a rivalry ever since the Matt Hasselbeck. We'll take the ball and we're going to score. And ever since then, it's just been Packers Seahawks battles. The shitty ass onside kick championship game.
Yeah.
Just a whole bunch of fun times.
I'm on the East Coast in the AFC, so I'm pretty indifferent to the Seahawks. I like them generally, but like
I hate them.
Rams 49ers is going to be some good battles.
Yeah, those are going to be some. You know what's funny is like, what was it 2 seasons ago or last season where opening night was Rams Seahawks and it was like 0-0.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh my god, it's so
a few
bad.
years later, everything's turning around.
Yeah, it's like that might be the most exciting games in football next year.
I mean, Jeff and Anna Robinson,
Zealous Raptor
Robinson,
with the Twitch Prime. Thank you, Zealous Raptor, for your Twitch Prime.
Seahawk fans are just insufferable on Twitter.
Thank you, Zealous Raptor.
Dude, if the fucking Dolphins get Rosen and he Marinos us,
that would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
I would pay money to just see that happen.
oh, if we get fucking Marino twice, I'm gonna be so mad.
Please let the Dolphins take Rosen. They do need a
Why
quarterback.
is ESPN's thing so shit? Like, come on, it's been like an hour. Can you figure it
They
out?
traded. They traded to Arizona.
Oh,
They
yes! I fucking called it! There goes Rosen, baby! Get the fuck out of my division! You're not here! Ooh,
God damn.
hell
They
yeah!
traded.
Wow.
The Raiders trade Oakland, or trade Arizona. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
hell yeah! Oh,
wow, lots of moving going on.
woo!
Coach
Mamma
Grandor,
mia.
did you expect this much trade action here in the first round?
You know, at first I didn't think there was be many trades happening, and then boom, now the trades are hitting hard, and I'm loving it, loving it.
Thank
Oh,
you,
Carson
Coach Grandor.
Palmer,
Back up to the desk.
Carson Palmer retired? I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
Uh,
he got injured super hard last year and was
Uh.
like, yeah, that's it.
oh, and they signed Bradford. Jeez, he's good
Yeah.
for like 2 games.
Exactly. Yeah.
Arizona's going Rosen 100% here.
Yeah, there's no way that they're not. I mean, they probably did not think he's dropping at 10, so that's crazy.
Yeah, and that's the reason why they
Damn.
traded up.
Yeah.
So, by the way, that's 4 QBs in 10 picks.
Yep.
Yeah, that's nuts.
And it might be 5 with Miami.
Yeah, it might. I mean, they might go Jackson.
Which
Yep.
is great for me because that means our win picks.
It's great for the
12.
Packers. This means we're gonna get some like top 5 talent at 14.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, I know. Like, if you're a team that doesn't need a QB in this draft, like,
Yeah.
you're winning right now.
We
to
got
be
rid of
honest.
Capers. We got a new coordinator in there. We
Yeah,
got
yeah.
Patine, Mike Patton. I don't know how to say his name. We got Wilkerson coming over on a rejuvenated 1-year contract.
Yeah.
Very excited.
And here come the kicker picks for the Bucks.
So someone asked me like what happened with the Marino thing. So in the Marino draft, everyone thought that Marino was the best QB. The Jets needed a QB. Everyone thought we were taking Marino. Then we took Ken O'Brien, and there's the famous. They played it actually during our pick here this year. A fan gets interviewed immediately after, and he's like, "Well, really thought we were getting Marino, but I guess the Jets front office knows something that we don't." Spoilers, they didn't. He's in the Hall of Fame, so
Yeah. But he
Yeah.
never won a Super Bowl, so he's not that good.
true.
Breaking news here. Good news for Tampa Bay fans. Coach Crendor, there are no kickers available in this draft. I repeat, Tampa
Yeah.
Bay literally cannot pick a kicker
But
in the
I've
first
heard
round.
there's a very high-ranked punter in this draft.
God.
Yeah, right.
I've
Yeah,
heard.
no. Right.
Oh, Michael Dickerson. Yeah, he
Yeah,
played
yeah.
for yeah.
And honestly, he looked pretty good from what I saw from
Yeah.
his like highlights.
Coach Crendor, this was just a joke bit. Please don't try to make this serious.
You got 3 second-round
drafted
picks.
a punter at the 12th pick
You
in the
got
first
3
round.
second-round picks, Sinvicta. One of them's gonna be a punter. You know it.
Where did the Raiders punter guy go?
Oh, he went. Who signed him? Somebody.
I forgot who signed him.
Somebody signed them and then cut their punter, and I don't remember who it was.
Right. Yeah.
Raiders got the 15th, a 3rd, and a 5th. That's pretty good,
Wow.
Yeah.
just for 5 spots.
A 3rd and the 5th in the second round?
He went to the Texans. Denver.
Oh, you do right. Yeah.
Yeah,
you're
I went
right,
to Denver. That's what it was.
Went to Denver. Yeah, and then he was shit talking like, yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'll play you guys hard. It's like, dog, you're a punter. Like,
Yeah, I know. Come
I'm
on,
gonna
man.
punt this so hard. And 15-yard penalty.
Like, like, calm down, homie. Like, chill.
Get soon though with the 12 months. Yay, it's my nerd day. I don't know anything about
I can't
football. Here I
believe-
am. See you
I
next
don't know.
month. Put some
I
Crendor
think
nerds.
the biggest question mark
and
so
Crendor
far has
hypers
been
in the
number
chat.
4 pick with the
1,
Browns.
2, 3,
I don't
4,
know
5,
why they
6,
went
7,
forward.
8, 9, 10,
I
11, 12.
don't think it's
Fuck.
a bad pick because I
Happy
mean
Nerd Day,
everybody
get
rated
soon,
him.
though.
It's a bad pick for that spot.
I mean they lost Joe Hayden a couple years ago, right? And I guess I don't know who their corners are right now, but
Yeah.
Well,
You know.
one
Oh,
of
the
them's
Browns.
forward.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Browns.
they got Randall from the Packers.
Oh.
He's not very good. I'm just gonna tell you. Right now.
Okay. Yeah.
He's
John
very
Randall?
mediocre. No, Demarius Randall.
yeah.
I know. I'm well
Frendor,
aware
can
it
I
wasn't
come
John
over and
Randall.
watch the draft? No, I don't like friends.
There you go. That's why he only invited me on Discord because I wouldn't.
That's
I wouldn't allow to
why
go
I
over
wouldn't
and hang
invite
out.
Sinvicta to my house. You kidding me?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
15.
Oh, here it is.
52.
Cardinal
Big
selection
event.
coming in.
There's
Oh,
no way. It's
There we go.
not Rose.
ESPN fixed their site too. Thank
It
God.
has to.
Oh, good.
There's no way that this isn't Rosen.
It's got to be Rosen. There's no way it's not. You wouldn't just trade up for that.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is, Rosen.
Rosen.
I think he'll fit in Arizona.
Yeah.
He will.
He
yeah.
looks like an Arizona quarterback. He's just got
Yeah.
that like. Ooh.
He just reminds me of Carson Palmer.
He just looks like Carson Palmer and like Eli Manning had a baby together.
I'm gonna be so mad if we pick the wrong QB.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so
Well,
mad.
Rob, if it makes you feel any better, you'll be in the same fantasy football league with me and Coach Krendor. We'll be sure to remind you that every
Yeah,
single
I'll
time we
pick
talk.
Yeah.
Mayfield every year.
I'm a Packers fan. You chat. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Sinvicta is a Tampa
pretty
Bay
much
fan for some reason.
growing up, like I grew up in Chicago. I'm still in Chicago, but my dad was always a Packers fan, and so that just made me a Packers fan because we'd always like go up to Wisconsin on vacations. My parents love Wisconsin, and they'd just be like, "Woo Packers!" And then we had Brett Favre. It was fun. I watched Brett Favre my whole childhood, and then we got Aaron Rodgers, and I've watched Aaron Rodgers my whole non-childhood.
You know, now that you say it, I'm pretty sure that Rosen looks more like Aaron Rodgers had a baby with Aaron Rodgers.
he really does look like Aaron Rodgers.
He's got the lazy eye.
He has
thing
the Eli
going on.
Manning like
Dopey
dopiness. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does. Yeah, he. There was some stupid shit about him before the draft. Like people were saying, like, oh well, he's too smart. He'll ask the coaches why if you tell them to do something. It's like, that's a bad thing. What?
Apparently, Rosen was.
Oh my God,
his
Cade
descendant
McNown.
His descendant was lethal frag. Apparently,
Who remembers Cade McNown?
Cade McNown.
Cade McClown for the Chicago Bears.
Yep.
I remember Cade McClown. That's what they called him. Who do you think the Dolphins take here?
You know,
Hopefully not Derwin James. I don't care who they pick as long as it's not
Yeah.
James.
there were rumors that the Dolphins were going to pick
What do they
QB,
need?
but I really don't think that they should. Honestly.
I don't think they should either.
They need,
I think if Rosen dropped to them, they probably would have.
Yeah.
I think that they shouldn't really. 'Cause
Yeah.
honestly,
need-
like
they need
Tannehill's
D-line.
pretty good. Like he's
Mhm.
decent.
Miami needs a solid defensive lineman.
They
Yeah.
do.
Well, they lost Sue, right? So
Yeah,
They get Via.
they could get Vita Villa. Yeah.
they're gonna go. They're gonna go for Duron. Duron Payne.
Oh my God, this is looking great. Packers right now are lined up to get Derwin James, but he'll probably go to Tampa Bay. We get Fitzpatrick. We get Rashawn Evans. He wouldn't even be that bad.
I will be upset if Derwin goes to Miami, but I will feel less upset if we get Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
I mean,
would still
you're
out of the
good right now. Yeah, like Fitzpatrick or your guy.
the problem is Derwin James also is like familiar with the Dolphins defense as well. So
Right.
being from Florida, from FSU, so I really hope they don't take him, but my saltiness will be satiated if we get Minka.
Yeah.
Rise up Red Sea, is that what the Cardinals call their fans? The Red Sea?
Yeah,
Red
they
Sea.
it's that time of the month.
It just sounds like they're perpetually on their period.
What do they drink? Cranberry juice?
You can send complaints
See, I turned it around.
send complaints to Sinvicta and Alpaca Patrol at gmail.com.
All right,
Kevin
picks
trades
in.
down. Cleveland drafts the worst of the top 4 QBs and then hits us with the DB at 4. Yeah. Good luck, Browns fans. You're going to need it.
So who else? I gotta look at the draft order.
Yeah.
Are there other? So behind the Dolphins, we got the Reds. You know, and now people haven't been saying this. but the Redskins might take a QB themselves.
Yeah. Alex Smith
I wouldn't
is...
be
The
surprised.
not like-
Redskins? What do they need?
You could have
What-
somebody wait behind Alex Smith. It wouldn't be the worst.
They
Yeah.
need. The Redskins need D as well, though.
They need a lot of things, yeah.
Let's see. Who's left? Deron Payne, Minka Fitzpatrick,
They gotta say Deron Payne.
Deron Payne, Lamar Jackson, Marcus
Oh, the Vixen.
Davenport,
Yeah,
Derwin
Davenport's
James,
still there, yeah.
Tremaine
The
Edmonds.
Vixen. Please, not Derwin. Please. The Bucks are gonna trade out again.
I hope they take a quarterback just for meme's sake.
Who, the Dolphins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
5
Dude.
quarterbacks?
Straight up though, like I actually really like Lamar Jackson, and I think he's gonna be successful in the NFL.
You know, watch him like outplay everybody.
Huh?
Just like outplay every other quarterback.
Yeah.
It'd be great.
Yeah.
He's gonna he
Oh,
at the
they
very
made the
least.
pick.
Oh, is it,
Oh shit,
it
it's
was
Minka.
Minka.
They took Fitzpatrick. That means
Damn.
Derwin's coming to Tampa.
Wow.
I can't believe that they passed. They didn't like Derwin.
Huh.
I mean, Minka
I-
Fitzpatrick.
he's
he,
still pretty good.
I mean, Fitzpatrick's great. Don't get me wrong, but I'm happy that the Bucks will get him.
He's you know, it's funny because he actually reminds me a bit of Jamal Adams, who we picked last.
Oh
year,
yeah.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
So it's
does.
pretty because like Minka, like apparently like he's a safety slash like nickel corner.
Mhm.
So I mean, he seems pretty damn good. Like he could just move around all over the
Yeah.
place.
Oh man, that's a sharp suit that he's wearing though. I got to give him credit for that.
Yeah. And you know what? They're probably thinking like, well, Allen's gonna throw for 30%, 50 yards
Yeah.
downfield, so he might as well take a secondary guy,
Yeah.
get some of those picks.
That is very true.
Bucks
gonna
are
be-
on the
Oh
clock.
yeah, that's already the AFC. So we got Allen versus Darnold set up
Yep.
to go. That should be
Yep.
pretty good. And then Tom Brady, but
Yeah.
If the Bucks don't draft Derwin, I will settle for nothing less than Derwin James here.
yeah. I mean, this is actually really good for the Bucks. They got Derwin James trading down and picked
Yep.
up 2 second-round picks. That's actually
That's
Very
a hell of
good.
if they get Derwin here, like that would be one of the best draft trades Tampa's done in a long time.
yeah. Would almost make
I'm gonna-
up for their kicker.
No, we'll
I'm
never
gonna-
make up for that.
Almost.
Dude, wild prediction.
Yeah.
I say the Pats take Mason Rudolph at 31.
Oh damn. You're
That's
getting a
what
little little crazy there.
Yeah, it's a little wild.
I think
It's all those
I
herbs
think
you
the
would put in your
Pats
grilled
kind of
cheese,
want
right?
Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, there's rumors that that Bill Belichick likes Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me if the Pats traded down to get Jackson.
Yeah.
Why is the Bucks logo just an all pewter now?
What? It's
The
not
Bucks-
on
the-
mine.
They're not showing any color on it. It's just all pewter.
I think that's just you're either colorblind or you're not looking at or it glitched out for you.
I'm looking on the ESPN telecast. It's literally just all one color. I'm not talking about the logo on
I don't know.
on the draft board.
I'm watching NFL, so I have no idea. Damn, Vita. I feel like Vita Vea might go to Washington.
Give me Derwin. Necesito uno Derwin Jameso.
I think if Derwin James does get taken, I think the Packers might go linebacker.
Somebody
They can go edge
get rid
rusher.
of username guy. Yeah, but that punter's still on the board. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Oh my God, we're closing in on Packers. Closing
That's a
in on
high-
Packers.
That's
I
a
need
high
to-
quality chat message, but get out of here.
I'm gonna get my beer now. I can't take it.
Well, you're gonna skip out on the Bucks pick? Typical Krendor. Coach didn't want to see it. He secretly wanted Derwin James. There is literally no one that I would be happy with other than James right now. Because that frees
Yeah.
up so much more options in the second round for the Bucks to get upgrades on the D line as well.
Yeah, I mean,
Or like even get a second, like a second solid corner.
I mean, you could go. Well, you guys probably need D-line, right? So I mean, you get Davenport here.
Yeah, they do need a lot.
I mean, if you get Davenport here, that would be pretty good too, honestly.
I think the Bucks need a shutdown corner, or a shutdown. They need a safety that can cover basically anyone, because there's so many passers in the NFC South.
Yeah.
That punter could be a missing piece. You get out of here too. I eat puppies.
All right. I'm
The
now
pick is
officially
in.
ready.
Oh God, the pick is in, Coach.
Now officially ready.
The pick is in, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
For the Bucks, the pick's in.
The Bucks have traded.
I had better see Derwin James. D. James on here, I will settle for nothing less.
I love when like crazy shit happens, like when the Raiders took that one like wide receiver guy. What was his name? He was really fast, and that's why they took him. But they took him like a round ahead of where he was projected in the first round. I forgot his name. God, what was it?
I don't know.
He only played like a few years, obviously. Yeah, Darius Hayward-Bay.
Oh yeah.
They like everybody was like, wait, why are they?
He's the next Dion.
Well, dude, like that was an Al Davis pick, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like that was, and I remember like Al Davis was just like, "Hey, can you run really fast? All right, you're on the team." That's
and they're like, wait, can you throw really far? All right, we got the perfect matchup.
All right, Mosh Pit. I've hidden the chat. I don't want anyone spoiling it for me.
It's like what Darius Hayward-Bay to run down and beat everybody on the field. Then we get what's his name? That was in the year for like 2 years to throw it to him.
Russell.
Jamarcus Russell. Oh my God.
I am so upset right now.
Wait, I haven't seen it.
Oh my
actually.
God.
I am so mad right now.
Oh, they went Vita, huh?
Oh my God.
How could they not take Derwin?
Packers are gonna get Derwin. Packers are gonna get Derwin.
You've got 3 seconds. You can trade back into the first.
There is a 0% chance that we get Derwin James. How would they not go Derwin?
How's your defensive line?
Terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, and he's the best DT.
But our secondary is even worse.
If you can get,
and look at that sweet shirt.
Yeah, look at that.
He does have a Rob's uncle-esque type.
He's got a dope lay on and everything. That's
Dude, he's
awesome.
like legit the guy out of Moana. Like straight up.
He's the Rock. You have the Rock.
I would rather have Dwayne Johnson. Actually, that's not true at all.
God, that's actually such a funny pick though, because like they were just like,
take Derwin.
Hey, Ndamukong Suh, get out of here. We're gonna take Vita.
This guy could be like the next Warren Sapp, except not a shit bag. You know? You don't know.
Dude, I think this is a good pick.
I think it's a good pick too. I get that you want Derwin James, but I think it's a good pick.
Look at the man's a beast.
I mean, I'm not all right. I'm not that upset with it, but
you just wanted Derwin James.
Well, Derwin James would have made so much more sense because we need somebody in the secondary. Like the defensive line is not that big of a deal in the NFC South. I mean, it's it's important, but we need someone to shut down Breeze and Newton.
That's true. Well, you can shut down his running.
Exactly. Well, yeah, and I mean, he's kind of like he's like a weird, because he's not necessarily a run stopping DE. He's more of like or defensive tackle. He's more of a pressure defensive tackle.
Yeah.
At least as far as I know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's what I've heard about him, is that he's less of like a run stopper. He's not your like 1980s nose tackle who's like 400 pounds and just sits there.
What's his name? Pot roast.
Right.
Well, oh my God! If the Packers get Derwin James at 14,
that's gonna be the biggest steal of this draft, and I'm gonna hate you. Look, I know Via's good. I know. I'm just not happy with it.
You guys have JPP? I actually didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
JPP? Yeah, you know me. They
Yeah,
needed
Vinny
so much
Curry.
safety help, though. Like, that doesn't make any sense. We didn't need someone at D-line right now.
I thought you said your D-line's bad. Well, you have
But our secondary is
Gerald
worse. Do you want me to pull up the stats for the secondary on how badly the Bucs secondary got torched last year?
Yeah.
They had one of the worst pass defenses in the entire
I
league.
don't know if it's worse than the Packers, but ours is
Well,
pretty
I
bad.
mean, here's the thing. 3 second-round picks.
That's true.
You could probably get some quality safeties in the second.
ESPN apparently is just roasting the Bucs right now. But ESPN, they've always hated the Bucs, though.
That's true. Mel Kiper's secret Bucks
Yeah,
hater.
Mel Kiper absolutely loathes the Bucs, which is why I hate his ass. Let's see. NFL passing defenses 2017.
Lamar's on ESPN, is he really?
Packers have our secondary is literally Clinton Dix.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Buccaneers
Morgan
ranked
Burnett's
dead
gone.
last in secondary, by the way.
We have Tremont Williams, I think is our best corner right now, which is like
Oh,
a blast
yeah.
from the past. He's legit at like 35 years old, probably better than everybody as well on our team. So we
The
need secondary.
Packers finished 23rd. Buccaneers finished 32nd.
All right, well that's pretty
Like
bad.
I said, we needed Derwin James.
Well, that sucks, dude. It's coming to Green Bay.
It might happen. That'd be fucking hilarious. If it happened.
That would be-
Oh,
it all just
man.
depends on the Redskins. I think they might take Tremaine Edmonds, the Redskins.
Yeah, they need. They need interior linemen, don't they?
Yeah.
Like D line, yeah,
Or
or linebackers.
yeah. Or they
Game
could
sucks.
take
I quit.
what's his name, the other linebacker too, or Davenport, Marcus
Edmonds?
Davenport.
Yeah,
Supposed to be pretty up there.
dude, with you're in Carson Wentz's division, I'd take Davenport if I'm there.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad pick at all. I thought they were gonna go Vita, but I guess they can't anymore.
Yeah. Dude, what if this is Lamar Jackson?
That would be
That'd be pretty
hilarious.
wild. Oh man.
If the Packers get Derwin James, that instantly brings their pass defense up by like 10 rankings.
Yeah. He's like legit gonna. I think he's gonna
And
be
I'll-
like an Ed Reed type of
I'll
player.
never talk to Coach Krendor again.
Marcus
Dude,
the
you know
bit miner with the 100 bits. Thank you, Marcus, for mining those bits.
So here's the thing.
You called,
I
boss?
really love Jamal Adams. He's probably my favorite player on the Jets.
Yeah.
right now.
Pick us
he's-
in.
He's got
By the way.
a great Twitter, and he's awesome.
Mm.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is it really? Oh,
Are
okay, no.
you-
Duran.
It's gonna happen. The
It's-
Packers are going to get James.
That's funny.
I
Oh my god.
hate Tampa Bay so much right now.
I'm so happy. What a year
I
to
can't
tank.
believe that you're gonna get Derwin James.
What a year to tank.
But my point of even saying that was drafting a safety this high is not necessarily that great
Yeah,
in the modern NFL.
that's true.
Because you can get really good safeties in free agency.
Yeah.
Apparently the Bucks have 3 second-round picks now.
Yeah. Well, because you got both of the Bills'
Not
seconds.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was forgetting about the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's still pretty good.
Jerome Payne.
Yeah.
Watch the Packers trade it.
And people were shitting
Oh
on
my
the-
god, they did trade it.
They traded
traded?
it. No, they traded to the
The
Saints.
Saints. Oh my, the
Why
Saints
would
are
they trade
taking
it to the-
they're taking
Oh
Lamar
my God,
Jackson.
Tampa.
Saints
Are they
taking
trading up for Jackson?
They're going to trade up for Jackson. Telling you right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Are
No,
they
yeah,
getting
yeah,
ahead
yeah.
of Baltimore?
Oh my
The
god.
Saints are going to take Jackson.
Holy shit.
Oh my god. Oh my
Dude.
god.
This is the most moving I think I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
crazy.
This
Well,
is a crazy year.
Packers staying true to the Ted Thompson philosophy, I see.
Holy fuck.
I don't want to play either one of them. Why would they give it to the freaking Saints? Buccaneers, what are you doing?
Yeah, they're going Jackson. They're showing Jackson like
man.
celebrating.
That's gonna be 5 QBs in
5.
the first round.
5 QBs and 16 picks. Or no, in
in 15
14 picks.
That's crazy.
That's 1/3 quarterbacks in the first half of the draft.
Holy Christ.
As if I needed another reason to hate Saints. Saints even more.
I think honestly, I think there might be a 6th. I think New England is gonna go QB in the first.
I think they will too.
You think the Pats are gonna go?
I think so.
Jackson's going.
I think so. I think Bill Belichick would love Mason Rudolph.
He probably would.
Brady's got 1-2 seasons left tops.
Well,
Yeah.
he'll sit behind him. He'll do the Jimmy G.
And here's why I think they would go in the first for him, is because you get the 5th-year option.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and they got 31. I mean,
I
I
would be shocked if I'd be really surprised if the Patriots took a quarterback. I really would.
They're gonna take a QB in this draft.
With
like
Jackson
100%.
going, if Jackson goes to the Saints, I would be shocked if the Pats took a quarterback.
Here's the thing. The Pats are 100% taking a QB in this draft.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't know if it's gonna be in the first. I know this is a wild prediction, but I honestly think that they'll go for Rudolph.
Saying hi from Saints Nation. Someone get him out of here.
I just want to know what the Packers got, because we already had the most picks in the draft. So
wow, really? You got
yeah.
Krendor, the Packers are gonna clean house here.
Yeah.
We're gonna have so many picks.
Yeah, that's crazy. You're playing it like Madden, honestly.
Yeah, it's legit like we're playing Madden right now.
I have not seen this many trades in a very long time.
The Packers have a first, a second, a third, a four. Wait, hold on. Here it is. A first, a second, a third, 2 4ths, 2 5ths. No, 3 5ths, 2 6ths, and 2 7ths.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
And now we're gonna get
some
even
real
more.
depth this year.
We've got to trade up for. They're probably just waiting. And then they're gonna like trade up a bit to get somebody they want.
I would imagine you guys are gonna trade into the 3rd and 4th, honestly.
Yeah, that's the Packers way. You just draft a bunch of 2nd and 3rd rounders.
Yeah.
The Bucks have 3 number 2s, no 3rd rounds, 1 4th, 1 5th, 2 6th.
Mhm.
Dude, I mean the Jets, we don't have anything in the 2nd for next year either.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I'm like, oh man, like Sam Darnold scares the shit out of me. He is exactly Mark Sanchez. Like USC, we traded up. We took the QB that is young and only had like a year of full starting, and it's just like I just don't any fumbles and turns the ball over a lot. It's just like this might be Mark Sanchez too. I hate it.
Do I think Rudolph is going to be a first rounder? No.
Let me see who's left.
But yeah, who is left besides Jackson? Assuming that the Saints go Jackson. Well, I mean Mason Rudolph maybe, I would say.
Oh,
well,
damn.
okay, so
I forgot that there's been like a billion quarterbacks taken at this time.
Yeah, like you got the Steelers, you've got, I mean, on an outside chance, you've got Minnesota too.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think they go
No,
QB.
yeah.
And then you got New England. Those are the 3 main.
Minnesota went Kirk Cousins. They're like committed now to Kirk Cousins.
They are, but it is a 3-year contract. So
Yeah.
I mean, like if you take a first round QB that you like, it's like literally the perfect amount of time, because that, like, if you know Kirk isn't the guy by year 3, that's exactly when you exercise the 5th-year option.
Packers get 27th overall, a 5th round, and the 1st round pick in 2019.
What?
Oh, shit.
Wow.
We got their first rounder next year.
Holy
Hell yeah.
shit!
Hell yeah. I'm fine with that.
The Saints have to be going Jackson here.
The thing
There's
is,
no way that they would. There's no way they would trade that hard for a safety.
People said the Jets trade was bad.
Dude,
That's a great trade for if you're a Packers
God
fan.
damn. We got 2 first-rounders next year. We moved down, like, some spot. Like, we can still get a lot of good people, like, at 27. Insane. That's when we normally pick anyways, so I don't really care.
Yeah. That's insane.
God damn.
That's crazy. They must really love Lamar Jackson if they're going to...
That's what I'm saying. There's no way that... I don't think any team would give up that much just to get a freaking safety.
I think the Packers might go for, like,
it has to be
Harold Landry or somebody, like, a bit later.
Watch the Saints miss their pick. That would be... I would love that. As someone who hates... Oh, no, pick's in. All right.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
someone who hates the Saints more than any other team, I would have loved that. But
dude, watch this be Mason Rudolph.
Dude, that would be hilarious.
That would be a serious draft.
I'm so mad that Derwin James didn't go to Tampa.
Well, I don't even know where he's gonna go. I guess Oakland.
He'll go Oakland. Gruden would draft him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think he'd go to Baltimore. San
He's like
Diego.
a hard-hitting safety, right? Like that's his thing.
Yeah. Seattle could use somebody.
Yeah, Gruden.
I don't want to go
almost
Seattle.
guarantee. I would be surprised if Gruden didn't take. No one thought Derwin James was going to drop this far.
Yeah.
Pick is in for the Saints, and they have drafted.
It's gonna be Jackson. There's no way it's not. It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
Someone named B. Favre.
God damn it.
Dude.
Coach Crendor, what do you think of all the moving, all the shakeups?
We're gonna need to get a U-Haul truck out here for all the moving going around these rounds. I tell you what.
How do you feel about the Packers trade for that one for the Saints, Coach Crendor?
Personally, I think it's a lot of depth to this draft because all the quarterbacks being taken in the high rounds. I think we're still going to get a pretty solid pick here in the late first round. Plus, we build for some depth in the future. I like it a lot.
Do you feel like you took the candy from the baby next year?
I think so. I think we definitely did. Saints will probably be bad. To be honest, we'll get like top 15.
The Saints.
What? What?
Why would they do that?
What?
Really? They gave up 2 firsts.
I don't feel so bad now for the Bucks.
Wow.
For the Bucks pick, but wow.
What?
Why? How could they not go for a quarterback?
Wow.
What?
Get old Saints.
That's crazy. They gave us their first rounder next year, their 5th rounder this year, and our first rounder this year to get Davenport.
I can't wait to see the Saints' reaction. Show me the fans.
2 firsts.
They gave up 2 firsts for a D.
2 firsts and a 5th to move up to get a defensive end.
Christ.
This guy better be like the next coming of like I don't know who.
His hobbies are journaling, poetry, and watching anime. Get this guy out of here.
Oh my god. Well, that's why. They knew he watched anime, so they had to move up.
Wow.
What are the Saints doing?
This guy
Lawrence Taylor 2.0?
Wow.
I mean, all right. Let's be totally hyperbolic.
All right.
What if he's the second coming of Lawrence Taylor? You give up two firsts
if
for
he's
Lawrence
like
Taylor?
Lawrence Taylor, Michael Strahan, like if he's gonna be like, all right. I can,
what's his name? White, whatever his name was.
Reggie White. Yeah, Reggie White. All right, I could see that. I would be upset because then the Packers could have taken him as well. Because I'd be like, damn, the Packers should have taken him. But
yeah, but you got a first round.
Yeah.
For next year, plus you got an extra pick in what they say, the 5th round.
Yeah, we got a 5th rounder, and then we got just the first rounder still for this year, 27.
Holy Christ!
So
what a trade.
Cajun Drifter, how do you feel about that? Being a Saints fan. I'm waiting for Cajun to say something.
I have a Saints fan in my chat. He says, in fairness, Sean loves the guy. He has the same feeling about him he had about Kamara. But I think the price of the trade is way too high. I mean, it's a high price.
That's like,
Yeah,
But I mean, he was super right about Kamara, right? So
it's true.
I guess you gotta trust in the Pate.
Yep. God damn. That's crazy.
that's an expensive.
These are like my favorite
player
parts
right
of the
there.
draft. It's just crazy ass trades happening, and then you're like, oh, well, they're
Yeah.
gonna do this, and
I
they
just don't
do the
remember
thing.
ever seeing this much action in the first round in a long time.
There's been a
This
lot
is
of
a-
trades in general. Like, look at the Browns. They made
What?
like 10 trades.
Yeah, I mean, like this is like already a historic draft. This is
Yeah.
only like
And
there's
they picked
only
the-
been 4 QBs taken in the first round. What?
Yeah, I know.
And the
in
Browns
NFL
took
history?
a cornerback at pick number 4.
Yeah.
And now Lamar Jackson's still there, so somebody else
Oh
could
my-
trade up to get
Oh
Lamar
my
Jackson.
Gertie.
Could be the
Oh, yeah.
Patriots.
Who's after?
don't-
Okay, so who's
You don't
after,
think the Ravens would draft Jackson?
Well,
Ah,
that has been the
that's
talk.
possible.
I can't.
I mean, Joe Flacco's getting up there.
And it's freaking Joe Flacco. I don't
Yeah.
look. I don't care how many Super Bowls Flacco wins. He'll always be Joe Flacco to me. Like,
It's not even Joe Flacco.
Dude.
It's Joe Flacco.
yeah.
So so the r/NFL had a like, what's your wild prediction? Told you so thing that you can point back to years later. And what I put in there is that Darnold would have a Flacco-like career,
Hmm.
and
I mean, that's a Super Bowl.
you know what? If he brings us a Super Bowl, then I'll take. I don't care. He could be below average and give me a Super Bowl, and I'll be happy.
Cajun Drifter said not a bad pick. Defensive line is aging and offense is fairly potent.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, like,
But how do you
most-
feel about the price that the Saints paid though, Cajun? That's what I want to know.
Sometimes you gotta
I
pay
mean-
a little bit, you know?
I mean,
I'm
he's
just
a-
happy
he's
I'm
a
on
good
the receiving
player.
end of the payment.
He's a good player, but I would have thought that there's no way they would have moved that much for anyone other than a quarterback that they
Yeah.
really wanted.
here, like, largely in the general thinking in the NFL is that the two most important positions in football are QB and defensive end.
Hmm.
So, with that in mind,
Uh,
I guess you could.
if you say so, Rob.
What the?
That's the general thinking. I don't know.
They said Seattle trying to move back from 18, Detroit trying to move back from 20, and Atlanta trying to move up.
Atlanta trying to move up.
Yeah,
really.
Atlanta's trying to move up.
Atlanta's trying to get James.
Oh yeah, they probably are actually.
Yeah.
I'm so mad that Bucks passed on Derwin James. They're dead last in in pass defense last season. They went for the big goofy Mohawan guy or whatever.
That's just
Well, Davenport.
Oh, they made
Davenport's
the
what,
pick.
19, right?
Huh?
There's
yeah.
the pick.
Davenport. He's the
Davenport-
19-year-old.
I've heard he's like got a lot of athletic ability and like he's a project, but he could be really good. But the
Yes.
thing is like he's a project. Like he's not gonna come in and be great right away. Like
That's the
it's
weird
very
thing.
raw.
Yeah.
Why-
Like,
And
How
you
does
trade a
super
few,
raw.
like next year's first rounder for that. It's kind of insane.
How did Gruden not pick up Derwin James? Does no one like James or something? Is there something
I
I
don't
know
know.
about? They took an offensive tackle.
Well, do the Raiders
Well,
already have a good secondary? I don't really know the Raiders secondary.
The Raiders?
Yeah.
6'9",
I guess they want to
300
protect
pounds.
David Carr, which isn't that
Derek
bad of an
Carr.
idea. Or Derek Carr. It's yeah.
Yeah, David
David Carr.
David Carr needs a lot more than just one offensive tackle for
David
protection.
Carr got put into a bad situation. All right.
He got
He's just
destroyed.
Yeah. he didn't.
I mean, Colton Miller's a beast, but yeah.
wow.
6'9", 310. That's fucking crazy.
That's a big boy right there.
That man is enormous.
Yeah. God damn.
Well, actually, Rob, he's 6'8" and 5'8". Okay.
I don't. This is crazy, man. I don't know. So we got Ravens, Chargers. Wait, Bills?
Chargers.
The Bills traded up.
Yeah, no, they had 2 first-rounders.
No, the Bills just traded up from the Ravens just now.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
They just traded with the Ravens.
They just traded the Ravens from 22.
Are you... What?
Oh my god.
They didn't... They traded all their seconds already. What are they giving up?
They traded. I think they traded their 22nd pick.
They probably traded the 22nd and then like a third or something, or like
Another first rounder
next year's first rounder. They just keep trading next year's first rounders.
Dude, how many moves? That's at least what, 5 trades now?
Yeah.
Are they getting like a
Wow.
What the hell are they trading up for?
What are they putting in the water, man?
The Bills
going for the punter.
Yeah, that's a quality pick, Coach Crendor getting the punter in the.
I think the Bucks are going for the punter. That's why they got all those second rounders, just to really make sure.
Right. Yeah.
I don't
you can't
need
lose
this,
that. You still got Tremaine Edmonds, who's like projected. He was projected like top 10. You still got Derwin James. You still got Lamar Jackson.
They've got to be going for Jackson here.
Yeah.
Well, no,
they took Allen. They already.
Not Allen or not
Derwin James. They got to be going for Derwin James.
Yeah.
Which would be actually a really good move.
I think.
Oh, they gave up a first, the sixth. Wait, they gave up
the 22nd overall
and a third rounder.
And
they got the 16th and a fifth rounder. That's not a bad trade.
That's a pretty good trade.
Yeah.
I think the Ravens got the worst end of that stick.
That's not
I would have rather taken Derwin James if I was the Ravens.
And basically anyone who picks up James at this point, from this point forward, is like a great pickup.
Yeah. That's crazy. This
I can't believe
crazy,
the Bucks
man.
passed on him. I cannot believe that.
That's wild. So
they
the Bills. What?
No, it's just they finished last. You would think that they would go for a quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Bills are. They're not going to have any picks on day 2. They have nothing.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That is pretty funny.
It's also the Bills.
The Bills also did that with Sammy Watkins. They just traded everything. Like, hey, we got Sammy Watkins now. What the shit? Bills. Oh, I bet they'll take Rashaan Evans or Tremaine Edwards.
This is fast and furious.
Oh yeah, like Jair Alexander's still there too.
Yeah.
Oh, they picked.
There it is. Tremaine Edmonds.
Yep.
I had a feeling.
Tremaine Edmonds.
Yeah,
yep.
Tremaine Edmonds. That's pretty good.
Wow.
Hair longer than
spaghetti.
VA's. Yeah, long as
spaghetti.
He's a linebacker, right?
Yeah, outside linebacker.
He's a outside linebacker.
I heard he's like got the most potential out of all the linebackers in the draft, but he's like another type of raw linebacker.
Projecty.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they already went for a project QB. What's the project?
They're the Bills.
Right?
They got a lot of projects they need to work on. Bills just remind me of the Cubs after being a Cubs fan for so long.
Yeah.
You know how shitty it's going to be if Derwin James goes to Seattle?
That would.
The Chargers could take Jackson.
Yeah,
it's possible.
They could.
Bills fans are pretty happy about that.
Huh.
That's a lot of hair on that man.
It's a lot of hair. He looks like Medusa.
Yeah.
The hair coming out.
I can't believe that the Browns dodged Chubb though.
I know. That is
Chubb's there and they don't take him.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why they didn't take Chubb. I guess because they thought they had what's his name? The guy that got Miles Garrett already or something. So they, I don't know.
But imagine Garrett.
Yeah,
Chubb.
you could have had like such a good pass rush.
Fucking great pass rush in
Denzel Ward better be like the shut down corner, like a Richard Sherman.
He won't be.
Well, that's the thing, right? They must have believed in Denzel. Like he has to be in that division. He has to be Darrelle Revis.
Yeah.
Because if you think he's any less than that, you're not going to be able to cover AB without two people. So
the Browns might get a win next season.
Maybe.
I think the Browns picked the best QB in the draft. Straight up.
I think they did too. I think Baker Mayfield's probably going to end up being like a Phillip Rivers, Brett Favre kind of esque type of guy, where he's going to throw picks, but he's going to make some crazy plays. He's going to win him a lot of games.
Over BPA. That's how you end up 0-16.
Yeah. That it does kind of feel like a need pick over.
Yeah. This is just.
This is madness, Coach Crendor.
This is madness.
So much moving and shaking going on right now in the draft.
Shaking and baking, moving and grooving. Who knows what's gonna happen? I don't even know. I don't know what to expect anymore.
One thing you can expect, though, is to support Coach Crendor over at twitch.tv/Crendor with your free Twitch Prime sub.
That's a free Twitch Prime sub.
It's absolutely free.
It's absolutely free. That's crazy. Actually insane.
It's like giving Coach Crendor free money.
Wow. I don't know what the... I just want to know where Derwin James is going to go at this point. I'm just curious now.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's taking
I'm still surprised that the Raiders didn't take him.
Yeah.
I mean, Seattle's still got Cam Chancellor, right? So, although he's getting up there.
Yeah, and they have Earl Thomas still. Is he still?
Yeah.
But he wants to leave, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a replacement.
I mean, probably, honestly.
Huh.
He looks like Jaleel White. Edmonds.
Yeah.
Like if Jaleel White had dreads, he'd be Edmonds. Of course, I also don't think Jaleel White's like 6'4" or whatever Edmonds is. How tall is he? He's 6'4", 6'4.5".
Oh.
Austin just found out that we got Darnold.
Austin's a Jets fan?
No. He's a Steelers guy.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. I you know what? I really hope I'm wrong. I really do.
Yeah.
Sweet God, I do.
I can't believe that Derwin James is still not picked.
I can't believe the Bills traded up for Josh Allen. That's what I can't believe, honestly.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising too. I had a feeling they'd trade up, but not for Josh Allen.
I think the wonkiest trade was the Saints one.
Yeah,
they gave up a lot for a DE.
I mean, like, the thing about Marcus Davenport that I could see why they're super excited is he's got, like, some of them, like all of his measurables are off the charts. Like crazy, like some of the best ever for that position. So at 19 years old, you're basically going to be able to mold him any way you want. But
I got your measurable right here.
It's just crazy, though.
Sorry, Coach. Sinvicta gets my free money. Well, thank you, and
Damn. Orky with the Twitch Prime. Thank you, Orky. I'll take your free money. Swag. Thank you very much.
I will also take your free money. Free money for everybody.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. You know, one of the there's a possibility that Darnold is a great Jets quarterback and he plays until he's like 40.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna have a great New York Post headline: "Darn old." So really, all things considered, it works out really well for us.
There you go. There you go, Rob.
They probably just drafted him for that reason. Like, guys,
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that headline
years.
in the 2028
down the line. You know. Yeah.
I'll be dead by then.
We'll all be dead probably.
Yeah.
But at least we got to see this draft. That's all that matters. This has to be Derwin James. Chargers will probably take Derwin James.
We've said that like 10 times now.
You can't.
Do they need a safety? Is that what they?
Do people not like Derwin James? Is there something that I missed about him that no one else has said? Is he like secretly a baby eater or something?
You know, I honestly
he went to the Chargers.
Yeah, he's going to the Chargers.
Here's the thing. Like, I think the teams are kind of getting clued in a little bit on the idea that the safety is like a really undervalued position.
Yeah.
And you can kind of wait.
Well,
Like,
we got Clinton Dix in the first round, and he's been like okay, like he's been good, but
yeah,
not like oh man, I'm glad we took him in the first round. Good.
You would think,
right?
If your pass defense finished 32nd, then you would take a safety or a cornerback in the first round.
Yes, you would. You would think so.
Yeah. Well, there's a guy. So I don't know. You guys ever watch this dude, Brett Coleman, on YouTube? You know what I'm talking about? There's like
No.
a series called Film Room or Draft Room or whatever. Well, anyway, he's really high on this corner that should be coming out in the second round. It's this dude who straight up looks like a fucking orangutan. His arms are like down to his ankles.
Go ahead and
It's
send
insane.
your complaints to alpacacontrol@gmail.com. Thank you for joining us, Rob. We appreciate
No, but like his arms are
Get old.
so long.
it. Good old
It's
Rob.
crazy.
Always giving us the insight.
God damn.
I'm just gonna go over here now, real quick.
What's
I'll be
his
right
name?
back,
Um, his name's
alpacacontrol@gmail.com.
Isaiah something. Isaiah something.
All right. I'm gonna see here.
Isaiah Oliver. Yeah,
Isaiah Oliver.
yeah.
I'll look him up.
It's actually like he looks like he's got Gumby arms. Like it's wild. So like, and that dude on YouTube is really high on him. So you might end up with that dude.
You can nickname him Gumby. I like that.
Yeah, that would be great. I'd be into it.
Yeah. I'd be done. Oh, the Packers traded up.
What?
We're trading up. I don't know who we're gonna take.
You better trade it up for like
I
something.
mean, we have
not
an
much.
arsenal of picks, so I have no doubt that I don't think we gave up too much.
Looks like an orangutan.
Anyway, we traded with
Look
Seattle.
at his arms.
So. I don't know I guess the Packers will probably take a corner.
Mm.
They could take Jerry
Okay.
Alexander.
They can
Well,
take
my thing is,
Derwin James.
What it like? It had to be light because you guys traded out of your pick. Although
Yeah.
wait, what did you guys get? Were you the ones with the first
We
rounder?
we got the first rounder from the Saints.
Okay, yeah. So
Oh
you're
my god, if we
definitely
take Isaiah Oliver, I will I will welcome
don't think,
Gumby with open orangutan arms.
Yeah, who does trade back and then trades up again?
not- yeah, well, I mean,
We got a
I
first
guess
rounder out of it.
You got a
So, I
first
mean-
rounder, so it's an
Yeah.
offer you can't refuse, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's
Why
pretty
not?
wild. I like Ridley. Ridley would be good here for you guys, right? Like, you guys have anybody in the slot?
We have Cobb who can play the slot,
Oh,
but
yeah,
he's kind of getting up there.
Yeah, he's like 30 something.
So it wouldn't be bad. Wait, we traded a
Austin
third
says
and a
he-
sixth.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
A third and a sixth to move up 4 spaces. Or
Yeah.
no, wait, how-
No, we from 27. So
Oh,
move up like
27.
9.
27.
A third is a bit high, but
yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
We had 2 sixths, and we have.
Well,
I mean, I
what
don't
do
know.
the Packers need though?
We honestly don't
lots
need.
of things.
Well, we need secondary very badly. Secondary is our most needed thing. We need a linebacker to replace Clay Matthews. We need maybe an edge rusher. It's not like a huge deal because our line's pretty decent. And then we need a
D-line's
wide
pretty
receiver.
good, yeah.
We need to use another wide receiver since we lost Nelson.
Yeah.
We
You
got
guys
running
need
backs are
that
fine.
tight end, too,
We got
don't
Jimmy
you?
Graham.
Okay, yeah.
We signed Jimmy Graham. Aaron Rodgers back. Our line's not terrible. Secondary is just what we need, which is why it doesn't surprise me if we
They've
take a
got to be going
secondary.
defense here.
They got to be going defense, yeah. We got our new defensive coordinator too, so that's like a big thing.
Austin said, I think it's finally time to replace the aging Aaron Rodgers. He's past his time.
Yep.
Dude, we got Kaiser for that. Kaiser's
right.
ready to go.
Dude,
As
okay.
a Steelers fan, Austin probably doesn't like Aaron Rodgers that much.
So can I say, as a person who thinks that Baker Mayfield is the best QB in this draft, last year I said Deshaun Kaiser was the best QB in the draft. So
The thing
not
is,
a great
I don't
2-year
think-
track record.
I don't think Kaiser's that bad.
I
I think
don't
he
think
just
so
had to
either.
play
I
with the
still
shitty
think
Cleveland
he's-
Browns.
I still think he's actually pretty good, and I think that he might be like a great heir to
Yeah.
Rodgers one day.
I think he's better than Brett Hundley in his rookie year than Hundley was in his like third year at this point.
Yeah, I agree. Red
Who
Hundley's
would-
kind of garbage.
And I think
Craig
Kaiser
Nora, who would
learning
you-
behind Aaron Rodgers and having had a year to be in that shitty situation, like, has made him be like, God damn, I'm so thankful to not be there anymore and have
Who
a
would
real
you-
team.
The pick is in. Who would you be happy with?
A corner. a secondary. Any type of secondary help is better than what we have.
Well, the pick is in.
Literally anything.
Here you go, Coach Krendor.
Yeah.
Your first pick of the 2018
Oh, we only gave
draft.
up a third rounder. Never mind. We gave up a third,
Just the third?
on the 27th, and we got a 7th on the 18th. That's not too
That's
bad.
not bad then. Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take
If
that.
it gets you the person that you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which-
I still think a third is high, but I guess it depends on who you're getting.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I think
Well-
as long as we get a corner, I think it'll be Jerry Alexander, but it could be Oliver. It's going to be a
What
corner.
if it's Lamar Jackson?
It's not. It is not. It's not going to be Lamar Jackson.
I don't know. He's ranked number 1 at Mel Kiper's best available.
I'm telling you. It's going to be Lamar Jackson.
I like Deshaun Watson a lot, but
Mm-hmm.
we gotta keep in mind he played in what, 6 games?
Yeah.
Like,
And he had an ACL, which is, it can be hard to come
Yeah.
back from that.
it's rough.
I watched the Bulls
like
and Derrick
Deshaun
Rose.
Watson a lot.
Wait,
What?
What are we waiting
What?
on?
What are we waiting on?
someone said they traded at the last second.
It says the pick is in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be really
So-
stupid
so I
if
was
they traded up and traded down.
Yeah.
They just want to. They just feel like they just feel like they're seeing their name like move up and down the board.
Darth Cheeseball, 100 bits. Go Pack, go. Thank you, Darth Cheeseball, for the 100 bits.
Oh,
Hey,
there it is,
Jerry
Coach
Alexander.
Krendor.
I'll take it. We need corners. We need anything. Any type of secondary.
Who'd you take, Jair Alexander?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a good-
I'm
that's a
fine
good
with
pick.
that. I
Yeah.
think they liked him anyway, so I think they probably wanted to get him and knew they could trade down and get him.
Alexander is a Packer.
All right.
Yeah, I think corner is a need for Dallas and Detroit, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. So they probably just wanted to get ahead of him, just to
Yeah.
make sure. I like that pick. That's good.
It's a good pick.
Yeah, we got rid of Randall. Randall wasn't that good anyway. He's kind of a locker room cancer. And we got Tremont Williams. So I think Tremont Williams, Jerry Alexander, and then Kevin King from last year. So I think that's looking pretty good. So we got our first rounder last year was King. Or he was like the
Again, would've
first
been
pick
a
of the
solid-
second round.
I mean, like, when you ultimately look at it, you guys, what? You
We traded a third.
gave up a fifth for the CB, right? Because you got a
Yeah.
first next year,
Yeah,
so that kind of cancels a little bit, and then you traded a third.
yeah. I
So
don't
you got like
even-
the second-rated corner for like a 5th-round pick.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It looks like someone else would have been a great pick for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Dude, I'm telling you, Oliver's gonna be there in the second.
Damn, they're showing his highlights. Look at that. That's a pick. That's already better than our team. We don't get any of those. We haven't got any picks since like the 2010 Super Bowl team with Woodson and like Nick Collins. Damn,
Yeah.
I miss Nick Collins.
I miss Darrell Revis, honestly.
Yeah.
He was a
Well-
fucking god.
That's I think I'll go down to the Lions pick and I'll probably head out.
Don't you guys still have a pick in it? No, you don't.
No, Bucks are done today. So are so all of our teams are done today.
I'm going all. I gotta see the.
I gotta
Patriots
go all the
picks,
way,
to be
too.
honest. Yeah,
I gotta see
see
it.
the Patriots.
Yeah. I gotta
need to
see if
know.
they pick a quarterback or not.
Yeah, I mean they're coming up too, right? They're 23,
Yeah.
23, yeah.
Yep.
23 and 30.
Yeah, they got it from the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just hungry.
That's why I got Chipotle before this.
Coach had the right idea.
Yep. Curiosity just subscribed to Twitch Prime. Thank you, Curiosity.
Twitch Prime, that costs no
Swag.
money, Coach.
That costs no money. Aside from the Amazon Prime money, you must pay one yearly $120 not off in price. You must is not available in all countries. For free.
Yeah, I mean, Vita Vey and McCoy are going to be a good pair up front.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I still think that it defies the logic of if you finish number 32 in pass defense and you have like what was a player that was projected to go within the first top 10 picks.
Hey, you didn't take a kicker. You didn't take a
Yeah.
punter.
You got 3 second-round picks.
Yeah.
Get these guys out of here.
You got.
You don't get
That's like-
rewarded. You don't get rewarded for not taking a kicker in the first round.
If you're the Bucks, you do.
That's like that's like a super BPA pick right there.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
I hate my team so much.
Wait,
Well, there's Jerry.
who's on the stage? Is that like Carrie Underwood?
I don't know. Yeah, that lady keeps coming out.
Yeah.
Vanna
Maybe
White.
it's Giselle.
Nicki Minaj.
We cloned Tom Brady so that
Who
he
is-
actually could
who is
verse
this?
himself.
Who was this little kid that's like sitting next to somebody in the Dallas War Room?
I don't
Like,
know.
he had a full suit and tie and everything.
I don't really like the Cowboys.
No, that's Jason Garrett.
Oh,
No,
it's Jason.
this guy's sitting next to Garrett.
The little kid's Jason Garrett.
He was a little ginger dude.
The butt slapper himself.
It's got to be. Actually, I don't know who the Cowboys will take.
For the
Could be
19th
Calvin
overall
Ridley.
pick.
Although
Yeah.
they got Cole Beasley, right? So
Yeah, they can still. They lost Des Bryant though.
yeah.
Dallas Cowboys draft Dez Bryant.
This is crazy. He re-entered the draft.
At like 35.
Yeah. Do you have anything to say, Des? It was a catch. It is a catch.
Well, it is now.
Yeah. True.
Toes were on the ground. Toes were on the ground.
What the fuck is that guy?
Honestly, I almost would have rather it been a catch if we didn't have the shitty ass onside kick championship game.
Please tell
That'd
me
be
that guy
great.
spray painted his face.
Oh,
Did
he
you
probably
see,
did.
You saw that guy?
Yeah.
He was just blue everywhere else and had like a silver star for his eyes and mouth.
God, I hate the Cowboys so much.
Horrifying.
The only fans that are as bad, if not worse, than Seattle fans are Cowboys fans.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
I had to leave and miss the Packers. How do you feel about Alexander? Anybody that can cover a person is better than what we have on our team. So I'm very excited. Very
Well,
excited.
he's a man corner too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
like
so
a man.
that's-
I think that's what we needed. We needed like a man shutdown. King plays more of a zone, it seems. So I think him
Right.
at the nickel would be all right. At least
Patriots
until he
fans
picks
are
it
bad
up.
too. See, I can't say anything about Patriots fans because my mom is a Patriots fan and a Texans fan.
I am in the AFC East, so you know how I feel about
You
the
love the Pats.
Yeah, big
Love
fan.
Belichick.
Huge on him, yeah.
Got a
They're
big old
great.
hard on for Tom.
Oh,
Yeah.
and Bill Belichick, especially since he was also the Jets head coach for a single day.
Yep.
The
The Packers are like the worse version of the Patriots in the NFC North. That's
Yeah.
like the Vikings and the Bears and the Lions all hate them because they're just like, I wish I had a quarterback that, we had 2 quarterbacks through 30 years.
It's
Yeah,
they're
back-
just all the runner-ups in the beauty pageant going, I hate that bitch.
It is.
You know what?
Literally
I
that.
tell you what. If the Pats take a QB and then they have a back-to-back, Aaron
Mhm.
Rodgers, Brett Favre, Steve Young, Joe Montana,
Mhm.
I will be incredibly salty because then they got Jimmy G and some other fucking guy. They would have like a back-to-back-to-back.
Well, it's ticking down with a minute left and the pick is not in. Coach Krendor, what do you think about this?
Well, they're showing the Dallas War Room, and Jerry Jones is just sitting in his room not doing anything. So I think the pick is in, but they have not
It
reported
definitely
it
doesn't
yet.
show that it's in,
Yeah.
though. He looks like he's constipated.
It's Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones is such a fucking blowhard, man.
Yeah.
No, the
Like,
pick is in.
Did you notice
He didn't even
how
do
like,
anything that much throughout his career.
he's like? Did you notice how he's sitting at the head of the table in the
Yeah.
center of the camera? Like it's just like.
I mean,
God.
he does own the stadium.
Yeah, I
Jones.
guess, but like still, man.
Jerry Jones, he like made the one big trade for the '90s Cowboys team. That's like the big thing he did, and then
Yeah,
ever since
but
then,
yeah, he got Jimmy Johnson as his coach.
Yeah.
Have you seen the size of the TVs we have in here in Dallas? Just look at the size of that big screen.
I hate
God.
Jimmy Johnson. I hate him on the Fox like sports news show thing too. It's like, oh my God. He sounds like he's a preacher. He's like, I don't even know. My hair is second coming. I hate it.
Oh, man.
Oh, here we go. Who are they going for? I mean, I guess I don't really care.
It
The
took him the
Cowboys
entire clock to pick.
have elected to plead the fifth. They take
You know
nobody.
what? I was learning about what happens in that if they miss out on their pick, then it just goes into the next pick. But here's the thing: they don't lose the pick. So if say the Cowboys didn't pick in time,
right?
Then Detroit's on the clock. If Dallas calls in before Detroit, they can still pick before them.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's actually
if your
pretty
team-
interesting.
If your team misses your pick, like flat out misses, you have to drink a 6-pack. So
If your team misses your pick, you're the Lions. And that's that's that.
what team does Sinvicta root for? The Bucks for some odd reason.
Yeah, that's how I feel about the Jets, to be honest.
Yeah.
Jets suck.
I mean, I've had no
Basically, yeah.
problems with football. I had that with the Cubs. I had that with
As
the
a
Cubs
Packers
for a
fan,
while.
yeah.
I was like, why am I a Cubs fan? And now I'm like, oh, this is great. I love being a Cubs fan now. We
Hey
win.
man, I'm happy to be an Astros fan.
Yeah.
Wait, the Cowboys went with a inside linebacker?
Leighton Vander something? What? Leighton Vander Esch.
That guy's got to be related to Jerry Jones.
What the
It's an
shit?
Interesting pick.
Leighton Vander-esque. That's a name.
I don't even see him on my list.
Yeah, he
He was number
like,
15.
wasn't he projected for the second round?
I don't know. I haven't even heard of him until now.
They didn't want Rashawn Evans?
What a
I guess not.
strange pick.
I'm not saying it's because the guy's white versus the other guy.
Jesus Christ. Oh. First all-team mount. They always bring up these like stats that don't mean anything. Like first
Yeah.
all-team Mountain Division second round player of the year. Like, oh, cool. That's neat.
Who is this old guy wearing a Dallas Cowboys crown? Someone throw something at him.
There's the Vander-esque home. Having a party.
So yeah,
Who's
I
the
can
late
still
first
see
round?
the draft board. Go Cowboys!
He was mid to late first round. Oh. Well,
Yeah. probably
they said,
panicked.
he was predicted to go anywhere from mid first to mid second.
yeah.
They probably panicked and just hit the random button. I like that.
He looks like he'd fit in with the Cowboys. So,
But
I
why
mean,
would they go inside linebacker that high?
Don't they have Sean? What's his name?
LaShawn James.
What's that guy on the Dallas linebacker?
Please
I
hold.
don't remember.
I thought it
will
was
tell
Sean
you.
something. Chad will know. Chad,
Smith?
what's his name?
No, not Sean.
Not Sean.
Sean
Sean Lee.
Payton.
Sean Lee.
Sean Lee, yeah.
Yeah.
Sean Lee.
Doesn't have Sean Lee. I guess he's injured all the time.
Yeah.
Wow, top story. Chargers land their Cam Chancellor, and it's freaking Derwin James. I hate the Bucks so much.
Another shocking story. Nobody goes to Chargers games.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually completely true.
Like, everyone's a
Apparently
Rams
the
fan.
Cowboys need one because they run a 3-4 with Sean Lee. They needed someone to compliment him.
Yes,
I
that's
feel
not
like-
bad.
The Rams moved back to LA, and everyone in LA was like, "Yeah, the Rams are back." And then the Chargers moved too, and they're like, "What? Why? Why,
Cool, I
why are
guess.
you guys here? What is?"
Apparently the Lions have traded.
The Lions
Wait.
are trading out, really?
Whoa. The Raiders traded for Martavis Bryant? What?
No way. Martavius Bryant. What he got traded to the
To the
Lions?
Raiders. He got traded to the Raiders for a third and a fifth rounder.
What? For
Oakland
who?
picked up an additional third and fifth from the Cardinals when they moved up for Josh Rosen. Now Raiders trading a third round pick for Martavis Bryant.
That's just like this is just happening.
Yeah,
That's-
like it happened 4 minutes ago.
That's
Legit a third rounder for Bryant.
Martavius Bryant's a great receiver.
I heard they were trying to trade him during the season, like last year,
Yeah, and Austin, who's a Steelers fan, is saying like that he was an asshole. That's something that I was hearing too. Is that he was kind
yeah.
of a dick.
That's kind of why the Packers got rid of Randall. It's like the same type of thing. Except Bryant was actually talented. So.
Yeah, Martavius Bryant's like an actual good receiver, though.
Yeah.
And Gruden's not going to be an asshole in the locker room.
Yeah.
I guess the Steelers still got Juju, they got Brown.
Yeah. Juju, great Fortnite player as well.
Yeah, the Raiders. Now the Raiders have Amari Cooper, Martavis Bryant, and Jordy Nelson. God damn.
That's
they're the West Coast Pats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Huh.
Talk about your clickbait, NFL.com. Top 1 franchise QB found? ? Browns get Mayfield at number 1. This is a spoiler for anyone who's ever gone to YouTube at any time. If you ever see a thumbnail that has a question mark in it, the answer is automatically no. It's like, is this the best Overwatch character of all time? No, it's not. Is this the most overpowered weapon in Fortnite? No, it's not. The answer is always no.
That's very true. You're not wrong.
I'm just gonna save you the clicking right now.
Juju is going to leave Pittsburgh for FaZe Clan.
I think he makes significantly less money with FaZe Clan.
I don't know. Hard to say. Oh, man. That'd be great.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go
pick
peek
is
at
in.
back.
The pick is in.
Oh, all right, wait, hold on. I got to see this.
We gotta see the Detroit pick here. This is gonna be great.
What don't the Lions need?
They need a running back real bad.
They need an edge
real
rusher.
bad.
I think they need offensive linemen probably too.
Yeah. Dude, if I'm the Lions, I'm taking a running back right here, honestly, though.
They've got to go running back here.
But who's
They
a
gotta go
running back to
Weiss.
take?
There's Darius Weiss is the guy that's
Michelle?
considered second.
Well, you said Michelle's injured, right?
Well, he's got bone on bone.
They've got Chubb. Chubb is still there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but most people are considering Weiss, or however you say his name.
Darius.
He's considered the second.
Darius Weiss.
Yeah.
Apparently DJ Moore's wide receiver could go.
Is that the only outside receiver?
Calvin Ridley.
I know-
There's DJ Moore. I think he's
It's a really bad wide receiver draft, actually. Like
It is. Yeah.
The Lions are taking a defensive player. Lions have to help out to Slay in the secondary.
Oh, the Lions got Blunt.
I mean,
Guess the Lions got
yeah,
Blunt.
they've got LeGarrette
Yeah.
Blunt.
That's
right,
true.
so they're gonna win the Super Bowl this year. So
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, by the way, who was originally picked up and drafted by Tampa.
Mhm.
The Lions have taken Frank Ragnow.
A center
the
out of
center.
Arkansas. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's probably a good pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. He's considered the best center. And honestly, like
It's hard to
Center-
find good centers.
Yeah.
like a center is a really, like, you got to be really smart to play center. So
I gotta say, that's the highest I've ever seen a center drafted.
Yep.
Eh,
Well, I don't know.
I consider the
Offensive
center to be
line-
sort of the linchpin of the line. So
Yeah. Offensive line's kind of like one of those positions where it's not that exciting to draft them, but they're like extremely important.
Look at all three of those Lions fans there.
Woo
All
Lions.
three of them.
I hate the Lions, especially when the Lions were like wild card dirty ass team with Sue.
Yeah.
Like Sue
Yeah.
like backed up and just stepped on Aaron Rodgers' calf, and he's like, "I didn't do anything." It's like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
you did, you shit kid."
he was a dick in Detroit.
Yeah.
He's a piece of shit.
I hated that team. And then
He was
they had that shit kid coach too. What was his name? He's a defensive coordinator now with
Jim Schwartz.
Jim Schwartz.
Yeah, Jim Schwartz.
I hated him too.
He's
Yeah,
a
he's
shit player for a
terrible
shit
head
for
coach.
a shit
I gotta go pee. I'll be right back.
All right. Mark of the Saw with the Twitch Prime. Thank you, Mark of the Saw. Swag.
Twitch Prime, Coach Krendor, I heard that's completely free of
That's
charge.
absolutely free. As long as you have Twitch Prime, not available in all countries. Now being up to $120 a month. Now you must use your Twitch Prime attached to a Twitch Prime Amazon account. Free.
Free,
Ram Spaz.
absolutely free.
Ram Spaz with the 100 bits. A center. Fuck me. Listen, Ram Spaz. Stafford needs all the help he can get to stand up and not throw interceptions. Just be
That
happy.
might be that's the best quote of the night right there. A center.
At least the Lions have a quarterback. That's good.
They've got a good quarterback. I mean,
Yeah.
Stafford's good. And now hopefully he gets along with Ragnow.
Yeah, hopefully. Because that's like one of the most important things, your center and quarterback.
You know that one World of Warcraft player from Detroit's like, I can finally make Ragnaros a football player in a Lions outfit. He finally can call someone Rag.
Ragnaros. The center.
Ragnaros.
That's actually,
There
I
you
like
go.
his name. That's a cool name.
There you go. Copyright Sinvicta 2018.
I feel like the Bengals are going to take like a typical Bengals pick here. Like,
Oh, who's the most controversial?
yeah, who's the most
shithead in the
controversial
draft?
guy left right now?
To be fair, Stafford does pretty well for always throwing on his way to the ground.
He does.
Oh wow, fast pick for Bengals.
Oh, they're already
Wow. Damn.
Hmm.
All right. Well, I guess I'll stick around to see the
Yeah.
Pats pick then.
in. Yeah, you got to see if
I
they
really-
take Jackson.
I really
I-
got to eat. I have to eat something soon though.
Well, I just got my entire tub of chocolate ice cream because we don't have Baker Mayfield on the chest.
All right.
So I'm ready.
Let me know how your stomach's doing in about an hour and a half, Rob.
Yeah.
Dude, Krendor, Rob, and I were tearing up Vermintide. Vermintide 2 this morning. It's a good game. Should play some more.
Yeah, somebody's showing apparently the Packers essentially got an extra first rounder and a fifth for a third and a sixth.
Yeah.
So
That's
pretty
Yeah,
good.
Packers made it. They got a value trade. I think the Buccaneers trade is still pretty good for what we're getting in the second round.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think this would be a
I
lot.
think that's a great trade.
They have got to go. If I look like if I'm here tomorrow and the Bucks don't have at least one safety or cornerback drafted,
Mhm.
I'm going to be an unhappy Buck fan. I can't say I'm renouncing my faith for the Bucks because I've stuck with them forever, but
Yeah.
man, do I hate them right now.
Let's see. I think the Bengals. They'll probably take Rashawn Evans. Alabama.
Who looks most like a Bengals player? Let's see, and just in the top 10,
I think Rashawn Evans.
Rashawn Evans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He seems like
Ridley.
an Alabama. Well, Calvin Ridley.
Yeah. I still just can't believe Marvin Lewis is still their head coach.
I know.
I thought he retired 3 seasons ago, so I
he
didn't
got an
know he was still in.
extension.
I know.
Extended for 3 fucking years.
Oh,
They took
They-
a center, Billy
they took a
Price.
center, Billy Price.
Huh. Wait, is Andy Dalton still their quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, just making sure.
So
Hey,
I don't
where
even
did,
see. I don't even see
AJ
Price on my list.
Where'd AJ McCarron go?
Bills.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, that's an interesting Buffalo quarterback situation.
That's the thing, man. Is like they gotta have a lot of faith in AJ
Yeah.
fucking McCarron. They can sit Josh Allen behind.
Yeah.
Billy Price is good.
No.
2017
Again.
first team AP All-American. Wow.
I mean, again, as I was telling Coach earlier, like drafting an O-line is like buying a couch. You only got to do it once, and you're good for the next like 10 drafts.
Yeah. It's not wrong.
Getting great O linemen is. I mean, the Jets need O line.
He did go to Ohio State as well, so that probably helped out a lot.
Hmm.
The thing about O line is like it's not flashy, but if you don't have one, you
Yeah.
straight up can't win.
Oh, it's the
Building
weakest
up the
link.
trenches.
Yeah, it's the O-line is the weakest link on any position on offense.
Yeah.
If you've
It
got a
can make
terrible O-line, you're gonna get ruined for that. A lot
like a
faster
good
than that
line can make
receiver.
a bad quarterback look better than he is.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Joe Flacco.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Dude.
Look at Dallas. They had a great O-line, and then they lost some pieces, and then, they didn't look as good anymore with Elliott and, what's his name?
Yeah, I mean the O line helps your run game and your pass game. It's like
Coach, we've been streaming our draft analysis for almost 3 hours now.
Mamma mia.
I would have to say that rating this draft as far as they traded.
They're
Titans
trading.
They traded
Titans.
again. So many trades.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is we're at 22, and the highest rated wide receiver is still on the board.
Yeah, there's been no wide receivers.
Yeah.
If we were in 2004, the Lions would have taken like 3 wide receivers by now. Easily.
Yeah, so they could start behind Megatron.
I wonder if the Titans will go wide. Well, do they need another wide
What do
receiver?
the Titans even need?
They didn't they lose Willie Snead, or was he a thing?
Well, I mean, they've got Mike Vrabel as head coach, so they got to go defense here, I would think.
Wandering Deadite just subscribed. Thanks, Wandering Deadite. Swag. Thanks for subbing.
Was that a Twitch Prime sub, Coach?
That was a normal sub now. That was just a regular Twitch sub.
On the bright side, this chocolate ice cream is awesome.
I would imagine so.
I just want my TV.
Just
You're
think,
sitting here.
think of those headlines. Think of those headlines 10 years. They're going to be great.
You've had your quarterback for your entire life.
Mm-hmm.
What's it like?
It's pretty
Honestly.
fun. There is a little brief moment there where we were like, come on, Favre, stay around a little longer. And then we were like, hold on. This Aaron Rodgers guy's pretty good. All right, whatever. And then we were like, all right, we're ready to move on now. And we're like, damn, this guy's like Brett Favre, but he doesn't throw interceptions. This is great. This is even better.
Yeah.
Watch watch Kaiser come up now and like start playing like he's a miracle worker. Like, wow, this is awesome.
To put it in perspective, the Jets haven't had a QB since 1969.
You had Vinny Testaverde.
Yeah.
He's alright for a while.
Remember Vinny? I remember Vinny.
I remember Vinny.
Yeah.
Had
Testicle.
Chad Bennington was like legitimately a good QB, but he fucking got exploded. So
Rob, you also had the perennial hot dog lover Mark Sanchez.
It's true. He loved butts.
He loved those
and he loved
sideline
hot dogs.
Yep. And chicken tenders.
Yep.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with
that.
Loved
You see that
eating
last
food.
year?
I did.
Yeah.
I'm
He
gonna be
loves
getting chicken
food
tenders
and he
tonight.
loves butt fumbles. And those are his favorite things.
Yep.
We did
Hey,
have
what
Brett
more could you
Favre
ask
for we had Brett Favre for like 10 games or something,
Yeah.
right? Like,
That was pretty cool.
yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
You got to at least have like
You got to see a peek
Feel
into
like
what
you
we
had a
had
good
as
quarterback.
Packers fans for years.
all right, pick is in for the Titans.
The Packers go to a
traded-
Super Bowl like every 10 years, which is fine with me. I'll take one every
Yeah.
10 years.
I think people have like whenever I see people talking about like how shitty other teams are,
Mm-hmm.
like people have a fucking distorted view of what is good as QB in
Yeah.
the NFL. They're like, oh, Aaron Rodgers only has one Super Bowl? Like
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, dog, 8 in the history. This game's been around since the early 1900s. 8 guys in the entire game have even gone to 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, I know.
Like, Tom Brady distorts people's fucking ideas, man.
Yeah, he really does. Like, even Peyton Manning struggled to get to the Super Bowl for a long time.
Yeah.
Dude, she
And he's
the
one of
best
the 8.
quarterbacks. Yeah.
she has been up for a long time. Evans goes to the Titans.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Yeah.
Which
Again-
one's Evans?
Rashawn.
Linebacker, Alabama.
Okay.
Again, with Vrabel at the helm, you knew they were going defense.
Yeah. Didn't Vrabel want to be a head coach?
He is a head coach now.
Oh, wait, he is the head coach?
Yeah, he's the head coach of the Titans.
Wait,
Huh.
did they drop Malarkey? Oh, right, they did drop Malarkey, didn't they?
Yeah.
I said that like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, but I forget because it's like they dropped Malarkey. Wait, did they drop Malarkey?
They extended Malarkey and then they fired Malarkey like a week later or something.
Well, Tennessee head coach. Yeah, that's so weird. Imagine getting fired after fucking going to the playoffs.
Yeah, I know. Here's the
All right,
thing.
well-
I don't think he's that good of a coach. But,
I don't think so either, but
yeah.
Well, people watching my point of view, this will be the last pick on my stream.
All right.
But you can go. I'll be hosting Krendor after I run commercials and stuff.
I'll be riding it out. Ride it out to 31.
I need to get food
This
after.
might be Lamar Jackson.
It's got to be Lamar Jackson.
I
I
don't
think
see how the Pats don't go quarterback here.
I think they got 2 picks too. Like
Yeah.
I think they're gonna take Lamar Jackson.
I could see. I'm just throwing it out
Tomlinson,
there.
30
I can
months.
see the
Hype,
Pats
hype, hype.
taking
Thank you,
Rudolph
Tomlinson.
over Jackson.
1, 2,
I'm just
3,
I
saying.
think so. I think that's possible too.
I
And
can
if
see
they,
the
if
Patriots
they
taking
do
Rudolph.
want, if they want Rudolph, I bet you they take him with 31, not 23.
Thank you, Tomlinson. 30 months. Yeah, I think you're right.
I could see. I would not be surprised to see Mason Rudolph go over Lamar Jackson for this one.
Because that's the thing, man. Like, Brady's 40, he's going to be 41 next year.
He's like
Mhm.
59,000 years old.
Like,
Yeah.
if I'm the Pats, I don't want another Jimmy G situation.
Nope.
I want a 5th-year option on my heir.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Because if Jimmy was drafted in the first, they could have 5th-year optioned him.
Yeah.
Could have kept him.
Malarkey's contract ran out and they let him walk.
Yeah.
I heard they were gonna. They said they'd extend him. Like right after the
Apparently they-
playoff win, they were like, "We'll extend him," and then they didn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say if they extended it, he hooked the Louis when he should have hooked the Ralph because he didn't go on the right street. I guess Vrabel took that street.
Yeah. 15 straight seasons with 10+ wins, New England. God damn.
Yeah, it's been a rough time as a Jets fan.
One
Patriots are
AFC
good.
East, 14 of last 15 seasons.
I mean, they're the Pats. They're
They
good.
just take people that don't work out with other teams, and they just slot them in, like Danny Amendola. Throw him in there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing great. So Deion Lewis, he'd be terrible on another team, but he's great here.
The
See,
Patriots are really just a higher contract price point farm is all they are. Because then they get they'll make someone look really really good
Yeah.
and then trade him for a lot of
It's
money.
like Tom Brady is like the English Empire, and they just hire mercenaries to play with
Yeah.
Yeah.
him. Like, yeah, just slot him in. He'll be all
Well,
right.
that's the thing, dude. Like, being an AFC East team, like, fucking everybody's like, oh god, the Bills, Jets, and Dolphins just suck ass. That's why Tom Brady's had so many rings. It's like, motherfucker, he's been beating you guys too for,
Yeah.
for 20
Yeah,
years.
it's not just because there's literally no
Yeah.
competition in the NFC. In the
You just
AFC
got to
East.
deal with him every year, twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We start every year 0-2.
The
That's
Patriots
not
whoop
cool.
up on most teams.
He's beating
Thank-
everybody.
Thank God the Bucks don't have to play him.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fucking terrible.
I
Bucks
see.
just play like Drew Brees.
Yeah, you know what would have been a great counter to Drew Brees?
I wonder what. It could have been Derwin James.
Oh,
Tarp Lore with the Twitch Prime. Thank you, Tarp Lore. Swag. Thanks for the Twitch Prime, Tarp Lore.
absolutely free of charge.
I think they're gonna go. I think they're gonna go Lamar Jackson.
I see
think
them
it
going
would be
Jackson. I
interesting.
also see them taking Rudolph over Jackson.
I heard rumors
Oklahoma
on
State.
the things saying they like Jackson a lot, though.
Yeah, I mean, the talk has been that Billy B loves Lamar, so
Hmm.
Drew Brees can't defend kickers. Get him out of here. Fire takers, just get out of here. I don't need this. All right.
well, who's even behind them right now that would even potentially take Jackson?
Baltimore.
The Ravens
Yeah.
traded back,
Baltimore.
right?
Yeah.
Baltimore for
I think
sure.
that's it.
It's
Atlanta,
damn sure not
Rams,
gonna be the
Seattle, and
Panthers.
Pittsburgh,
Carolina.
too.
Yeah,
It won't be the
Pittsburgh.
Panthers.
Pittsburgh would take him. Pittsburgh
Yeah.
definitely would take him.
Panthers would be going O-line 100%.
Mhm.
Yeah. Or they could go running back for.
They go
whatever
wide
reason and
receiver
freak
too.
out.
Actually, they need a wide receiver. Another Cam
Well,
Newton weapon.
No matter how this draft shakes out, I hope everyone's been enjoying it. It's been an action-packed, crazy,
It's been a
Yeah.
crazy draft,
It's
dude.
been a wild draft.
It has.
but it's been a good one. It's been entertaining.
Yeah.
We've laughed, we've cried, made some friends,
Yep.
learned
I
stuff.
really hope I'm not going to be crying for the next.
Learned stuff about Rob that we already knew. And Coach Krendor made more Twitch Prime subs than I did.
Well,
Completely free of charge.
completely
Cost
free
him
of charge.
zero.
It cost me $0 for that. I didn't have to trade away any draft picks either.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
I'm so fucking mad we don't have faith.
Yeah, but you got Darnold.
You're going through like
We do.
the 5 signs of depression or like
Yeah.
grief or whatever.
You're,
It's
you're
like,
still.
you know what? It's
you're
fine.
still-
It's fine.
so
You know what? I
mad.
hate it. You know what? I'm right. You know what? I accept it.
They're just doing this to trade. It's a trade fodder.
You're in stage 4 of denial right now.
Yeah, so bad.
You've reached the chocolate ice cream in a tub phase now. Quickly followed by cautious optimism, and then the Jets just let you down again for another season.
Yeah, because they're the Jets.
Patriots pick is in. Here we
It's
go.
in.
Coach
Here we go.
Krendor.
I'm ready.
All
Is it
right.
going to be Jackson or Rudolph?
Garfield
If you had to put
2326
money
with the
on it.
Twitch Prime. Thank you, Garfield. Swag.
If you had to put money on it,
Thanks,
who would you
Garfield.
bet on?
Jackson. I think they're going Jackson right now.
You think so?
Right here, right now. I think it's it.
You know, I think that's highly possible.
Somebody
I don't
first.
think they
that
need anything
were,
else.
I think that they were definitely. I personally think they were expecting to take Rudolph at 31,
Yeah.
but didn't expect Jackson to be here at 23.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
maybe they are high on Jackson.
Somebody
Could be.
throw something at Michael Irvin, knock him off the stage.
Michael Irvin just looks like he's done cocaine for so long, and it's wore his brain down. And he doesn't even need to do it anymore to be constantly on it. Where he's just like, I'll tell you what, they got Marshall Falk. They got a thing out there. 5 guys, 4 guys, and they don't know what's going on. They're
What?
like,
They took a guard?
they took a guard? Isaiah Wynn.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Damn.
They didn't
Well-
take a quarterback.
Tom Brady's happy.
Wow.
They probably called Tom Brady like, hey, do you want us to take a quarterback? And he's like, no. Like, all right, Tom, we won't do it.
I
Wow.
still think Rudolph 31 though.
That's true. I think now Pittsburgh is going to take Jackson.
They might.
Yeah,
They
it's going to
might.
go
It wouldn't be
Pittsburgh,
a
Jackson,
bad pick. Oh,
Patriots, Rudolph.
Cruiser LM 79. Thank you for the subscription. Rain stick for you. not even streaming.
Rob's getting subs. He's not even streaming.
Thank you very much, sir.
Patriots fans are very confused. They're like, yay! We don't know who that was. Yay!
All right. I don't even. Is he projected to like?
I don't know.
Oh, he's a tackle.
Yeah, he's a tackle. I thought he was a guard.
They
was he
listed him as a
tackle?
guard.
No, they listed him as a guard.
There's the highlights show him at left tackle.
Say a win. It's mock
So
draft.
maybe
I'm looking
maybe he
at.
moves around. I mean, if he
6'2".
moves around, that makes complete sense for Bill Belichick. He
Yeah.
loves versatile.
Yeah, versatile
players.
any
Man,
type of
if he-
position.
If he's really, really strong, and being at 6'2", that is not an offensive lineman I want to try to get around. Having that low
Fancy,
center.
Yeah,
It says
wow.
6'2", 313. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty short.
That's
Yeah.
short, but imagine that much power getting underneath your pads, though. I mean, that's someone you're not
Yeah.
gonna be able to easily get around.
Apparently, it's projected as an early second versatile
Hmm.
blocker to help improve rushing offenses and protection.
The pads,
that
they
sounds
do
about
have
right.
another pick this round. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the Steelers will take Jackson though.
Yeah, they might. I wouldn't be surprised to see that actually.
Yeah.
I guess that maybe they're planning on getting Rudolph at 31. I guess then
That's my
Yeah.
thought.
that's the original.
honestly.
That's the original pick. So
That's. I mean, in fairness, I don't think anybody else is
Yeah.
is predicting
Probably.
that. This is just my theory.
Hmm.
I think so. I think they will.
Well, still Calvin Ridley too. He was like a top 10
Yeah.
at one point,
Yeah.
and now he's
I mean,
fallen way down.
It's like we're at pick 24, and Calvin Ridley's still there.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Like he
All
could
right,
go in
well-
the second round.
I'm going to break off here, run commercials, and go get food. So thank you to Coach Krendor and sideline analyst Alpaca Patrol.
Yeah. Thanks for
See you later, dude.
thanks
Been a
for
pleasure being here.
drafting.
I'm going to run commercials. Thanks for having me. Overall, grade my team's draft. with consideration of the trades that was made, I'd give him a B minus.
Yeah, no, what? I'd give him a B. I'd give him a. You know what? I'm gonna give him a B plus for that trade.
I
B plus.
might even say it could be an A.
No.
You guys got 2 seconds, and you still got the best defensive tackle in the draft.
Yeah.
I think that's
Needed a
pretty good.
secondary.
You can get secondary in the second round. Secondary round.
I'm just rating today. I'm just rating.
All right. Well, for
Hey,
that
Mo,
trade
thanks
alone.
for gifting a sub. Ranks to create.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
I'm gonna run commercials and host Krendor. I'll see you guys a little bit later.
right,
See you
see ya.
later. Listen, unbiased. I'm an unbiased Buccaneers fan. I'm gonna give him an A minus. That trade was a pretty good trade.
I think it's a good trade. I
Yeah.
mean, like when somebody's offering you 2 seconds to move down, what, like 4 spots?
Yeah. It's like
I take that
hardly
trade.
anything.
Yeah.
And you knew a lot of good players were still going to be available there. Like, I think if Veo would have been gone, they would have taken James.
Yeah, I mean, what the Bears got roasted over the coals for trading what, like a 3rd and a 6th to move up 1 spot.
Yeah.
I'll take 2 seconds for 4.
Yeah. Seriously. Actually, what was that Bears trade? Bears Trubisky trade. Let's see. It was. Yeah, was it a 3 and a number 3 pick, a 3rd rounder, and a 4th rounder?
Was it 3rd and 4th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 3rd and a 4th. And their 3rd round. So they traded number 3 and their 3rd round, one of their 4th round picks, and a 2018 3rd round pick. Oh, wow. That was a
so
lot.
they don't have a 3rd this year?
Yeah, so that
But-
3rd, this year's 3rd. And they got a quarterback.
Dude, yeah, like that's the thing. Here's the thing. If you say I get my franchise quarterback for 20 years, I
Yeah.
trade my entire fucking draft this year.
Yeah.
I will take it.
Yeah. It is
So
very
I
true.
don't mind.
He hasn't looked too bad either. As somebody who has to like watch Bears games every week because they're always
Right.
on. He hasn't looked too
He wa-
bad.
He was I saw somebody did a breakdown of like how accurate he was,
Mhm.
and he actually was surprisingly accurate. He just had his team had like a lot of drops.
Yeah. His wide receivers were really bad, but now that's
Yeah.
the thing is if you get a quarterback, you can go out and sign free agents. You can build around that, like you got a
Mhm.
base.
I know there were so many people on the Jets subreddit that were like, "We should take Saquon Barkley at 3 because you build a good team first and then you can slot in a QB." Like, nah, it doesn't work that way, dog. Because here's the thing: if you build a great team and then you go 8-8, you're not getting a fucking quarterback with
Yeah.
pick 16. Come on.
Yeah, that's the Panthers took DJ Moore, wide receiver.
Oh,
I had a
wow!
feeling-
Ahead of Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I didn't think he'd go ahead of Ridley, but I guess he's probably more of a speed receiver.
Yeah,
I guess it makes sense. They needed a wide receiver ever since Steve Smith was gone. He
Is
kinda
he
looks like a Steve
the
Smith.
Big guy.
He's 6 foot.
Oh,
So,
so he's not huge.
He's not huge, no. I think Steve Smith was like 5'10".
Yeah,
He's pretty
he's
sure.
like a slot guy most of the
Yeah.
time, right?
Yeah. So I mean, they needed Cam Newton help
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah.
Yeah, they got rid
He
of
needs
Kelvin
help.
Benjamin too, so they really needed wide receivers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a big need for them for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I was watching, just like I was saying earlier, Packers games where you watch Aaron Rodgers literally carry the team with like
Yeah.
our defense was so bad, and then he goes down and you see what we really are without him. We're like, yeah, we're like 5-12.
That's dude, that's why I'm saying like I wish MVP actually was an award for what it is.
Yeah.
Like for the actual definition of the term most
Yeah.
valuable player, because like Aaron Rodgers is that guy,
Yeah.
right? Like he
Legit.
clearly your team is garbage if you don't have him.
Yeah.
You know, like him and Russell Wilson too. Russell Wilson,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
He had a
If he's-
terrible offensive line, like one of
Yeah.
the worst, and he still carried them to like almost making the playoffs.
Yeah, like I guarantee if he's out, they're like an 0-16 fucking team.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's quarterback's easily the most important position of your team,
Yeah.
like no doubt. Let's see.
And that's the other thing that I think, like, that's why people have that opinion, like, well, no, we should build the team around the QB before we get him, is because people look at the fucking Patriots, where they can have Ryan Mallett go 11-5.
Yeah.
And again, that's a fucking anomaly.
Yeah.
If Drew Brees goes down, if fucking, like, look what happened when Peyton went down on the
Yeah.
Colts. They got the first overall fucking pick.
It's quarterback's the equivalent of like an NBA, like LeBron James type of thing, where he can just carry you to wherever
Yeah.
you need to go. And it's like
It's
that's all you need.
it's ridiculous. It's a 63% win variance.
Mm,
If you have a good QB, you're gonna win a lot of games.
yeah. I mean,
Curtis
just look
Baker,
at
the GOAT.
just look at all the bad teams in the league and who their quarterback is, and that'll like
Yep.
show you enough that you need to know.
Yeah, someone was asking earlier, like, why is quarterback valued so highly? And it's like, yeah, that's exactly the fucking reason. Like, it, in my opinion, it is the most important position in all of professional team sports.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up.
Yeah, it really is.
If you don't have a good QB, you're just boned. It's
Like,
over.
I'm looking at all the teams in like this top like playoff team bracket they got picking here. Maybe
Yeah.
like Minnesota and Jacksonville are the only teams that like elite quarterback. And Bortles, like he just goes back and forth between absolutely bad, trash,
Yeah.
garbage, and like flashing like, hey, I'm the top 5 pick that you
Right,
picked me
yeah.
for. And then there's the
Dude.
Vikings.
I've defended Bortles on the NFL subreddit
Yeah.
a lot because, the dude is, like, by all statistical accounts, he's average,
Yeah.
and that's good.
Yeah.
That's really fucking hard to get.
Yeah.
Like you got, like, in the first 5 picks, you have a 63% chance. 63. That's it.
Mhm.
63% chance to get average or better. So like
Mhm.
when people are like, "Oh, they should replace Bortles," like, with who?
Yeah, I know.
If you have a QB that's better than Bortles, I guarantee you're not trading him
Yeah.
unless he's like 39 years old. Like, that's not happening. And
Yeah.
then you have like a slightly better than 50-50, like you have a slightly better than a coin toss
Yeah.
chance to get a guy that's like maybe better.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane.
It's guys like Andy Dalton, Ryan Tannehill. Like,
Yeah.
you can win with those guys. Like, those are the guys
You
you can if you just get a decent team around them, like, you can win. Like, sure, you got the elite quarterbacks that can carry your bad team through shit, but like, you can still win with an average quarterback. It's the bad quarterbacks where you're like, all right, we can't
Dude.
win with Jake McCown,
Yeah.
Brock Osweiler.
To that point too, like, and look, I like Eli. I would have if Darnold ends up having Eli's career, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
But statistically speaking, he's pretty average.
Yeah.
Right?
He is pretty average.
Dude has 2 rings on his finger.
Mm-hmm.
You can win with an average quarterback.
Yeah. Like, Eli's never been amazing. He's had some, like, great games where he's looked amazing, but not, like, consistently amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a Jags fan. I like Bortles. I think he's a lot better than what people say he is, and he had a really good year this year. Yeah.
He did. And then the other thing too, like, dude, I'm not kidding. Like, I wrote like an essay on Reddit about like Bortles because people also like really unfairly shit on him and they say like horrible things. But like, you also have to keep in mind, like, people forget that Blake Bortles is 25 years old.
Yeah.
He's 25.
Still young.
He's like, in the modern NFL, QB is good after 30.
Yeah. He still got at least 10 years.
And he just signed an extension for like $18 million a year. Are you kidding? I'll take that. You crazy?
Like, he played well against the Patriots in the championship game. Like, that's pretty good. There's a lot of guys that would not do well in that situation. He did pretty well.
In my opinion, the Jaguars lost because of shitty coaching more than Blake Bortles.
I agree. I think they could have won that game if they had better coaching.
Yeah. Taking a knee with 50 seconds left on the clock in the first half against the Patriots? What are you doing?
It's like,
crazy?
just think of what Belichick would have done. Would Belichick have taken a knee? No.
Yeah, of
He
course
would have
not.
tried to destroy you.
This is the team that just the year before had the biggest comeback in NFL history in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You're gonna take your foot off the gas? What are you, stupid? It's the worst decision ever.
Oh shit, the Ravens are picking. Ravens could take Lamar
finally.
Jackson.
They could. It could be Jackson here.
I hate when teams take the whole clock. It's like, you've been thinking about this for like months. Like, come on.
Well, it was the worst. It was like this year they're not. I don't know if you've noticed, but they're not showing the guys getting the phone call before the pick is in, which is
right.
is good, because like that was stupid too, because they would take the whole clock and you knew who they were picking already.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, they took
Austin
Hayden
Steelers.
Hurst.
Hayden Hurst.
Tight end, South Carolina.
Oh, was he the highest rated tight end? I thought it was another guy.
I guess so. I think there was another guy. Let me see here. Apparently Dallas Godare's one was ranked highly. There's another
Dallas
one.
Goedert. I thought he was supposed to be the top guy.
I think he was. They must have disliked this guy more.
Huh.
It's another guy everyone compared to Gronkowski. Like a really
Is that
raw
Hurst
Gronkowski.
or,
I don't remember if it was Hurst or not. It might have been Hurst, actually.
Huh.
Let me see here.
Is he 20? Hayden Hurst is 25 years old?
Is he? Huh.
Oh, boy.
That's pretty old.
Yeah, that's not... Yeah, he's 24, so like maybe by next year he's gonna... August, by next season he's 25.
Yeah. We just got finished. Like, Blake Bortles so young, 25. Like, god damn, this guy's 25. He's so old. I guess it's kind of like different positions, though. Like, tight ends.
Well, I mean, Gronkowski's, 29, and people are thinking he's going to retire. So,
yeah. It's like running backs. Running backs, like, you hit 30, you're like, well, he's done. Like, right.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, unless your name is Frank Gore, then you can play forever. 1,000-yard seasons.
Frank Gore
year.
is insane. I don't know how he's still going. He is just chugging along.
Yeah.
It's got to be. I would love if the Packers just traded up and got like Harold Landry.
Yeah.
That'd be really good. We got a lot of picks. We got next year's Saints first. And throw that up there.
Yeah. You could trade back in. I mean, that would be a pretty good trade, and honestly, because I mean, like
nice.
he's I don't know. He'd probably, if he's more there than Davenport, right? Like,
yeah, I think he's pretty similar to Davenport.
Yeah,
like I think
he's
for
like
a
less
late
of a
first rounder. Yeah, for a late first rounder, I think that's a solid pick to get there. Like throw next year's Saints first and like a fourth rounder. So like 3 of those.
Mm-hmm.
Like that could work. Falcons are on the clock.
Frank Gore's still active. Yeah, he just signed with Miami.
Oh my god. Yeah, so he's with the 49ers, the Colts, Miami, and Philadelphia.
Yeah.
God damn.
And
how old is he?
He's fucking, how old is he? He's 34.
Yeah.
He had a 1,000-yard rushing season last year. Oh, well, 961, but I
That's
mean,
still pretty good. 34 years old. He's been playing since 2005.
That's insane.
It's like
for
13 years. Yeah, that's legit crazy. And he's
for
got
a running back, that's just crazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 1,000-yard seasons, and then 2 960-yard seasons. Pretty much every year he's averaged 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Like
and even one of the 2 years that he didn't break 900, he was at 853.
Yeah, like the dude's just a workhorse.
He's a monster, man.
Like who else? Oh, let's see. Oldest running backs.
Falk
Matt
played
Forte.
for a while.
Yeah, Falk played for a while. How old was Matt Forte? Matt
He
Forte's
retired.
32 when he retired.
Yep.
How old's Adrian
Yeah.
Peterson?
He's fairly young, I think, too.
Adrian Peterson is 33.
33. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, like that
Crazy.
just show like Aaron Rodgers is 35, I think, and they're just like, yeah, he's got like 5 years left. Like that just shows the difference in position. Like running back, every position, every time you get the ball, you're gonna get, or every possession, that's what I meant, you're gonna get hit,
You're
and
gonna
like
get
that
blown
just
up, yeah.
wears you down. Like I watched that like thing on concussions and stuff, and it was like every time you get hit, it's like you're in a car accident.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
it's some
yeah,
crazy
I saw that
shit.
too, yeah.
That's like that's
Crazy.
Oh, Falcons took
Oh.
Calvin Ridley.
They got Ridley.
Damn.
Oh shit.
That's actually kind of scary. 'Cause now they got Julio Jones.
Julio Jones,
They got
yeah.
Sanu and Ridley. So they got Ridley at like number 3 wide receiver.
Yeah, that's their that's their three, I guess.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that's really good.
Oh, hold on.
All right.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I was saying that's really good. That's like you put Ridley at your 3rd best wide receiver. So it gives him
Yeah.
time to learn. He's behind Julio Jones and Sanu, so you can learn behind them.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good.
That's it. Yeah, that's gonna be it. That might be another MVP Matt Ryan right there.
Yeah. And then they're probably thinking he's going to be a replacement whenever Julio's done or Sanu leaves.
Maybe, yeah. Julio's apparently on his way out of Atlanta. Is he?
Really? I didn't know that.
I'd be surprised because he's not like on a rookie deal anymore, right?
Yeah.
Like he signed a second contract with them.
Again, I'm not well versed in the AFC South or
Yeah.
NFC South. I mean,
Yeah. Well, it's the same. Yeah, that's the Bucks play there too, right?
yeah, it's the Bucks, the
Yeah.
Panthers, the Saints, and the Falcons.
Yeah. It's such a weird division.
It is a weird division.
It's so strange.
I guess they're all pretty close together, actually.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be surprised if that division is very much like the NFC East for the next couple of years, where it's just like, who knows who's gonna win? you
Yeah.
know?
NFC North is kind of getting like that too. Like the Packers get Rodgers back, Vikings are really good, Bears are getting better, Lions are the Lions, but they're still competitive.
The Lions, you know,
They
I think
kind of
they've
just
yeah.
they pull a Lions at the end of the year every time. They're like, we're gonna make the playoffs. Like, up, we blew a like 30-point lead. We didn't
Yeah.
make it. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, Stafford's what, like 31, 32 maybe?
Yeah,
So-
Stafford's he's getting up there, but he's still good.
Yeah, I mean, he's like, I think he's
Yeah, he's
probably
30.
Yeah, he's
Actually, yeah.
getting right around that age where he's gonna enter that club of veteran QBs that
Yeah.
actually are really good.
Like, this should be his prime. Like, he should be peaking
Yeah.
right now.
Exactly, yeah.
Even Kirk Cousins, now he's not in Washington, be with Minnesota,
Yeah.
like a good team. He's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Minnesota, like that was the first thing that I wanted this year was Kirk coming to the Jets, but
Mm-hmm. I mean, I would have wanted to go to Minnesota too, and I don't even like Minnesota.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him. It made
Yeah.
once I learned that his agent was like, yeah, we actually only want 3 years and we want all guaranteed money.
Yeah.
After that, I was like, yeah, he's not coming to the Jets.
Yeah.
That's not happening.
I would love to be a part of this Jets rebuild.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't wait.
Yeah, but if Trubisky has like a Jared Goff type of second year, that division is gonna be fucking.
It's going to be a
Crazy.
crazy division. Plus, we're playing the AFC East, I think, this year because we play the Patriots and
Yeah.
the Bills, and I guess we're playing the Jets and Dolphins too. So that'll be fun.
Oh man,
That's
I
actually really
wonder-
bad for you because now you're playing against all our like
Yeah.
elite teams coming up.
Actually, we have. There's some weird fucking thing where somebody did a adjusted strength of schedule, which is like, I don't know exactly how it works, but it is some complicated math stuff.
Right.
And by that metric, we actually have the weakest strength of schedule. Like, we have an easy road this year.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah.
What
So
else do you play? Let's see. New York Jets schedule 2018. Let's see. Well, you play the Browns, so that already lowers it.
yeah, that's pretty good. Although I don't know, Baker
They
Slayfield,
could.
dude might ball the fuck out.
It's true, he might.
Yeah. Although probably not with Hugh Jackson. No matter what happens, I don't think that's happening with you.
Yeah.
How the fuck does he have a
Apparently
job?
the Browns might be this year's Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
That would be. I'm ready to watch that Hard Knocks.
I would, especially with Baker now. Like that would be fucking awesome. That's gonna be great.
Somebody was like, "Have you ever seen a coach get fired midway through Hard Knocks? It might happen."
If they fire him after like 2 preseason games, that would be fucking amazing.
That was like with
Oh
the
my
Rams. I guess Jeff Fisher. He only lasted like. Did he get fired in the season or was it the end of the season?
It was well, so with Jeff Fisher was great because he was on Hard Knocks, and then he said, "I'm not going 7-9, not having any of this 7-9 bullshit." Season ends, they go 7-9, and then All or Nothing also did the Rams that year, and then you got to see Jeff Fisher get fired.
Yeah.
Oh man!
In classic Jeff Fisher fashion.
Yeah.
Who would have thought another 6-10 or 9-8 in between their season? That's like the Browns should hire Jeff Fisher. They'll get a 7-9 team.
They'll be 7, well, plus 7 better. They wouldn't be 7 times better because
that's what they need.
0. How does he have a job?
I don't know.
You realize that me and you could have been the head coach of the Browns at the same time and never walked into the Browns facility. We would have done as well as you did last year.
We probably would have.
Yeah.
It's not even. Because I mean, if we don't win a game,
I think, like, probability-wise, there's a chance we would have done better.
Yeah, it's very probable. We could have just been like, listen, guys, like, if you guys win this week, I'm gonna treat you all for like fucking like pizza. All right, we're gonna go out for pizza and be like, hey man, all right, we'll try for this week. Yeah, let's get it.
It's amazing he has a job.
Yeah,
honestly incredible.
Like he's won like 1 game in 2 seasons. That's got to be a record for like least amount of games won in 2 seasons.
I think it actually is already, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, just look at the way he managed the Kaiser situation. He's like, we'll start him. We're not starting him. Okay, we'll start him. All right, pull him mid-game. All right, put him back in the 4th quarter. All right, okay, take him out. It's like, what are you doing?
And then throwing him under the bus every fucking week, too. Is like, well, if our quarterback was better, maybe we would have won that game. It's like, dog, chill. He's a rookie, man. Yeah.
Like, even when Kaiser got drafted, they're like, he's going to need at least a year before he is good. And they're like, nah, just throw him in there. With our like shitty ass team.
Well, they also started the season saying like, well, there's no way that we start Kaiser this year. He's gonna sit, and what's his face is the starter. Like, well, week 2, here's Deshaun Kaiser.
Throw him in there. And they're like, hey, is Josh Gordon around? Nah, he's not here right now. You can throw to our other guys. Like, oh, okay. Well, it's not going so well.
I feel so bad for Kaiser, honestly.
Yeah. Like, he could have went anywhere else. He'd be like, now you get to sit behind Aaron Rodgers. Like, imagine that. You go from starting for the Browns to sitting behind Aaron Rodgers.
It's got to be, like, it is a dream position.
Yeah.
A dream.
Holy shit. The Seahawks have just selected Rashad Penny.
Oh.
Rashad. I don't know why they took him ahead of Chubb. That's kind of weird. I don't know.
And they took him ahead of Weiss, too, which a lot of people are considering number 2.
Huh. Yeah,
which means Weiss is still there.
Yeah. That is...
Somebody is going to get a fucking steal in the 5th round with Sony Michel, though.
Yeah, that's going to be really... Especially if his injury isn't, like, as serious.
Yeah. Well, because, like, you know, JJ is doing all right.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
This mock draft I looked at has Rashad Penny put at the 3rd round. So... Huh. That's interesting.
That's a very strange pick, yeah.
That's just one of those picks where he could be good, but like the value, like you could have traded down probably and been fine getting him later on.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone else
also
is gonna be like, we need to get Rashad Penny right now, guys. Can we trade down?
I mean, also their offensive line is made of paper mache, so like
Yeah. It's gonna be running into a wall every time.
you'd think they'd want to go somewhere else there on that
one. Well, luckily I don't like Seattle, so I don't really care. This is
it's
Pittsburgh.
Austin's pick here. He's a Steelers fan.
I think this is gonna be Jackson. It's gotta be Jackson. Roethlisberger, he doesn't have that many more years left. I mean, there's that game against Jacksonville.
He's flirting with retirement too.
Yeah, after that one Jacksonville game, week 5, he's like, maybe I just don't got it anymore. You're like, oh, okay.
He's not like crazy old either, but he is flirting with retirement. So
Yeah.
Like he's what, like 37?
Yeah, he's getting up there. He's
older, yeah.
Ben Roethlisberger is 36.
Mm.
He's been around a long time, though, which takes its toll.
He has, yeah.
2004, so he's been around 14 years. Damn.
Ben is not great anymore. He's only good now.
Jesus.
I don't know.
I'm like thinking back. It's like I started high school when Roethlisberger played his first year. Like that is a long time ago.
When was it?
2004.
2004. Wow, yeah, I was still in middle school at that point.
Yeah, that is wowie.
Yeah. That's what. See, Ryan was giving me shit earlier. He's like, "Why are you so excited for the draft?"
Right.
It's like, you don't understand. Half of my adult life right now, we haven't had that. I could have 20 years. I mean, Sam Darnold's 20.
Yeah.
If he plays the 40, I could have 20 years.
Yeah. You have 20
I'll be
years
50 when he retires. This is so important.
Like Aaron Rodgers he's been starting since 2008 as the Packers quarterback, and then Brett Favre prior to that was like 94, 95.
Yeah.
Like that's when he started going, and then up till like 2009 or 2008 when Aaron Rodgers took over. Like that's 14 years of Brett Favre, and then we've had 10 years of Aaron Rodgers. So like,
yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
And Rodgers probably is going to play like, he's probably going to be like Tom. He's probably going to play over 40.
Yeah, at least another like 4 or 5 years in him, like minimum.
Yeah. Because he also like sat for a couple of years too, right? So
Yeah.
he's got less wear and tear on his body at his age.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
And I think that's underrated by a lot of people. It'd be like, oh, he's 35. It's like, yeah, but they sit for so long that it's like, you know, you're not getting beat up every day. The only thing is his collarbone.
Yeah.
Which is.
And then the other thing being like one of, in my opinion, Rodgers' greatest traits is, you know, his legs.
Mm-hmm.
But that'll go away.
Yeah.
But, you know, he's
you
so
just kind of
good
adapt to
with
it.
his arm anyway. So.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Brett Favre was like at like almost 40 years old, still like scrambling occasionally. I remember there was one game against the Seahawks. It was like the divisional round in 2007. It was like snowing, like crazy snowing, and he was like running around, like flipping the ball like underhand, like doing crazy shit, like throwing snowballs. It was insane. It was one of my favorite playoff games. 'Cause I remember we went down 14-0 in like the first 3 minutes, and I was like, "Oh my god, kill me now!" And then they just scored like 28 unanswered points, and I was like, "Woo! All right, here we go."
Good old Brett.
Yep. And then he threw the interception the next game, and then we lost.
That also is good old Brett. To be honest.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's one playoff game against the Rams. I think he threw like 5 interceptions, and we lost by like 30 points.
His,
like,
his Nathan Peterman impression.
Yeah. I remember I was like really young. The Packers played the 49ers. I think it was like 99 or 2000. And that was when Terrell Owens caught the game-winning touchdown in the end zone. And it was like the Packers were supposed to go to the Super Bowl again that year. So we went in 97, 96, 97. And then I think the year after that was that. I don't know. Either way, I just remember being a kid being like, woo. I didn't like fully understand football yet. I was just yeah, go Packers.
See, me, like, I've, what's this pick now?
Oh, yeah, what is this? It's gotta be Jackson, right? It's gotta be Jackson.
Is this... Oh, they're bringing on Ryan Shazier to...
Oh,
wow.
damn.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Coach Crandor, is Lamar Jackson
damn it.
still on the board?
Yeah.
He is still on the board.
What do you have to say about that coach, seeing him drop all the way down to at least 29?
Well, it looks like he's going to be at least 30 because Terrell Edmonds is the pick by the Steelers.
Wow.
Safety, Virginia Tech. Wow.
Wow. How did the Steelers not go quarterback?
I don't know. They must have some insider information on Roethlisberger. Huh.
Maybe they really thought Lamar was going to drop to 2, and you might at this point.
Do you think Shazier's going to play football again?
I you know what? And this is not because I dislike him or anything.
Yeah.
I hope he doesn't. I hope he decides not to. Like,
I'd rather he'd have a normal life instead of like risk getting crippled or even dying.
Yeah.
Like that's some crazy shit when you go through that.
Because he's saying like he wants to get back on the field, and I'm just like, dog, don't. Like,
yeah.
Just you get to walk, and that's great. But
Yeah.
Like, damn, like
that's the same type of thing that
insane.
happened to Nick Collins that ended his career. It was like against Carolina, he just like hit at the wrong spot and just like something in his neck just ended his career.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yeah, you want a Super Bowl, you know? You did your
Yeah.
thing. Just
Mike
chill
Allstott
out.
had to stop as well.
Oh yeah, I
do
forgot.
what?
Mike Allstott was like one of the last like old school fullbacks.
Yep, he was the last true fullback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was also my favorite player to watch. I love the A Train, man.
I remember
the,
him back then. Well, actually, I think John Kuhn's like a pretty old school.
Yeah,
true
he's
fullback.
like a Mike Allstott light.
Yeah, he is. He's like a light.
Well, the fullback's kind of coming back now too. With you got like Juszczyk over in
Oh yeah, that's true.
on the Niners.
Packers still got Ripkowski.
Yeah.
Packers
Yeah,
always
Ripkowski.
just go fullback. I don't know why. We've just always loved fullbacks.
It's
Before
because
that, we
they're,
had William Henderson.
It's because their passing game's so strong, though. So, like, if they got a strong backfield on top of a strong receiving core, it's like that you don't know what to cover. You don't know which part to focus on the defense.
Yeah.
I think like pure fullbacks are like dead and gone, and that's never
Yeah.
coming back.
It's like a hybrid style of fullback now.
Yeah, it's like you basically draft a tight end to be a fullback.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like running back, tight end, blocker. Like it's just kind of an all-in-one.
Mm-hmm.
Which isn't too bad. Aside from that time, we played the Falcons in the playoffs, and then Ripkowski fumbled, and then everybody fumbled, and we couldn't cover Julio Jones, and then I was like, Super Bowl, and then I was like, kill me, and then nothing hit. But then we didn't blow a 27-3 lead against the Patriots, so it was all right.
That was a glorious day. Being a Bucs fan, I loved seeing that.
I can imagine.
Being a Jets fan, I did not. I remember at halftime going, they're up 28-3, and I have, having watched the Patriots destroy us for 10 years.
Right.
I'm just like, he's not gonna do it, is he? He's gonna fucking do it again, isn't he? Motherfucker, he's gonna do it again.
That was even watching that game when it was 27-3, I still had that feeling of like they're gonna come back. It's gonna happen. And then I was like, here it comes. There it is.
Yeah, there it goes.
Yep.
Just fucking 30 unanswered points. Why not?
God, that was something.
and people give us shit for being shitty in the AFC East. Look at that guy! Look at what he did! You crazy? It's insane. Sucks in this division. Sucks so much ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wars?
That's like, well, I can't even complain because like it's the Packers thing with Favre and Rodgers. Like the Bears always be like, remember that year we had a really good defense. We shit on everybody. It's like, yeah, that was cool. Then we went back to winning. They're like, yeah, but it was fun. And the Vikings are like, yeah, remember last year in '98, and we were pretty good those times. Like, yeah. Then Dante Culpepper got bad because they took his knees out, and then yeah, maybe next year. Then again, they can't take out Aaron Rodgers 2 years in a row. No.
Yeah. I honestly, and I know they're your division rival.
Yeah.
I still feel bad for the Vikings, honestly. Like that's got to be a rough fandom, man. Because
part of me feels slightly bad, but then I just remember Randy Moss mooning the fans in the playoffs,
enough,
and I'm like, I don't really mind.
Dude, to be honest, like maybe 30% or more of the reason that I wanted Baker Mayfield is because I really wanted him to plant a fat flag in Gillette Stadium. Like if he's grabbing his nuts at the Patriots sideline, oh my god, I might come from the spot. Like it would be very difficult for me.
What
to
if
not
Sam
be very
Darnold
excited
does
for
that?
I'd take it. If Sam wants to plant a flag in Gillette, by all means.
Wasn't Randy Moss in the shit for stealing from the locker room? Randy Moss like ran over a woman and like dragged her with his car apparently.
Yeah.
The Jaguars have taken Taven Bryan, defensive tackle, out of Florida. Well, they're sticking with the Florida draft picks for Jacksonville, I guess.
Yeah.
Do the Jaguars need more defense? That's like their entire team. It's like their defense.
Yeah, I mean, and they lost. They
lost wide receivers.
They lost Allen Robinson, right? Like,
yeah. I thought they would go Calvin Ridley, or at least like try to trade up a bit for him. But
how the hell is Calvin Ridley dropping to the second? That's crazy.
No, he got drafted.
Oh, he did. You're right.
He went to the Falcons.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Well, I guess their defense.
Wait, Ridley went to the Falcons?
Yeah, he went to the Falcons.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
Matt
then,
Ryan's gonna fall out this year.
DJ Moore went to the Panthers, so the AFC South is loading up on wide receivers. Aside from the Saints, who are trading away their draft picks to get defensive ends.
Buccaneers didn't draft Derwin James.
Hey, at least next year the Saints won't draft anyone in the first round. We'll do it for them. That'll be nice.
That's still a crazy trade, man.
I hope
I
hope the Saints just go like 4-11. We get like a top 5 pick. That'd be great.
Oh my god.
Drew Brees just has like a terrible year.
Well, that's the thing that's the other thing with QBs is like they last a long time now.
Yeah.
But it tends to be when they fall off, it's not like gradual.
Yeah.
It's like all of a sudden they can't play at all anymore.
Yeah.
Like Peyton Manning, just like his arm just becomes like a fucking,
a noodle
olive
arm
oil from from Popeye.
Yeah, Papa John. Just fucking made of garlic butter.
Tell Krendor to enjoy our 32nd pick. Yeah, well. Dude,
Listen, at this rate, we pick 32. We'll probably get the 31st pick. We'll have a Super Bowl. Or actually, no, we'll beat you to get that. We'll get the 32nd and the 30th. There we go. I'm fine with that. Then we can use both of those, move up to like 15.
Dude, like straight up, and I'm sorry, Sinvicta, I really like Drew Brees. I'm a big Drew Brees fan.
Drew Brees can die in the fieriest plane crash. And he'd still be able to throw a touchdown on the Bucs because of secondary. Drew Brees' mole has a better completion percentage than Jameis Winston does in his entire career.
Yeah. You're not wrong. Yeah, the Jaguars' defensive line's really good, and their secondaries. They have a really good defense overall.
The
I think
Jaguars, they were number 1, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're god tier, man.
Jaguars are probably going to win that division again, unless the Texans, like, get Watson back at full
Don't even
force.
finish that sentence. The Texans are always projected like, oh, they're the sleeper pick for the Super Bowl every goddamn year.
Yeah.
Texans up there with Saints fans and Seattle fans for being the worst, the most insufferable, and of course Cowboy fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you guys don't have to deal with fucking Patriots fans every year who come into the Jets subreddit after a game and go like, "Hey, that was a good game, guys. You guys played really hard. You know what? Go fuck yourself. All right? Don't give me your half-ass
the amount of times I turn on Chicago radio and I have to hear like old drunk men at like 2 a.m. being like, "Let me tell you why Mitchell Trubisky's gonna be the next Mike Ditka. All right, Ditka. There's a restaurant. Ditka is a Saturday Night Live skit, and Trubisky's can do it." And they're just like, "Hey, thanks for the call. Thanks for the call." Like, all right, cool. Glad I tuned in. Mike
I think you
Hughes.
ended up a Packers fan in Chicago, by the way.
Just my dad. My dad was a fan of the Packers. I don't know why. He was like, I just grew up liking the Packers. And I don't know. He's like, I like the players on the Packers back in the day. I guess because back when they won the first couple of Super Bowls, he liked Bart Starr and all them. And then he just kept being a Packers fan. And he loves being a Packers fan in Chicago because he wears his Packer jacket. And they're like, "Why are you wearing that jacket around here?" And he's like, "Why? We like to win Super Bowls. Something you guys don't do."
Can't do that in Oakland.
I mean, I can't say too many bad things about Texans fans because they're nowhere near as bad as Cowboys fans, and my mom is a Texans fan. But like, I'm like, it's the same thing down in Houston. It's every season. It's like, oh, this is the Texans' year. Like, what team have you guys been watching for the past 2 seasons?
Texans' year was when they had, if they would have replaced Brock Osweiler with Deshaun Watson, like swapped him out, you probably would have had a chance. But
Osweiler was that entire season for me was just mwah. It was just like solid gold comedy around here. Man seen robbing Houston of millions of dollars and leaving on foot.
I thought he'd do all right, and then I was like, wow, this is really bad.
For that much money for Brock freaking Osweiler.
He looked all right in Denver, though.
I feel the same way about the Lobster as I do about Josh Allen, where people are like, "Hey, he's 6'8" and could hook the ball. Like, so we should fucking pick him up." It's just like, stop. Why do you think this is gonna? Every year, there's always this guy that people are like, "Yeah, well, I mean, he can't hit the broadside of a fucking battleship, but he throws it really hard, so he's got to be good." Like, it never works.
Hats are on the clock, coach.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be Lamar Jackson. It's got to be.
It might be.
Getting him at 31 is pretty good value.
Rudolph didn't go, did he?
No.
Okay.
You ever look at Walter Football? I always like reading Walter Football. See, like, I like his grades. Like, he had Terrell Edmonds. He rated it a Kielbasa mode grade instead of an F, which is like Millen grades. 'Cause Millen was the one who drafted like a wide receiver every year with the Lions. I love it.
That's good.
The pick is in. The pick is in.
Oh boy, here it comes.
Is it going to be Jackson?
It has been saying, ESPN's been saying James Daniels is the best center available for like the last 20 picks. And I don't know if it's right or not.
They were saying that before I left.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not the best available because he would have been taken by now if he was.
I think it might still be Mason Rudolph, actually.
I would not be surprised with Rudolph.
Yeah.
I think it's Jackson. I think
it's going to be Jackson, but I wouldn't be surprised with Rudolph.
I think they could get Rudolph later in the draft.
They might be able to. I mean,
what picks do they have in the second round?
They've got 2 in the second, I think.
Yeah, but what-
actually.
All the teams that wanted a quarterback already got their quarterback, though, is the thing. So I don't think...
Well, I mean, you still got Miami. They
Yeah.
might take one.
You still got the Jets because they didn't get a quarterback.
Well,
Ouch. You still got the Chargers and the Ravens and the Steelers, who are
Yeah.
all teams that could probably
Rudolph-
take a second round.
they'll probably go
flyer.
early to mid-second round, I think. It
Yeah,
could be like the Chargers. Chargers could take him to replace
I can
Rivers.
see that, yeah.
Ravens. I think the Chargers are before the Ravens.
Yeah. Second round, we got Colts. Wow, Colts have 4 and 5 in the second round. That's our pick that they have.
That wouldn't be a bad place, just in
I mean,
case.
the Giants, too, even, honestly.
Yeah,
in
even the Giants,
second pick
that's
in
true.
the second round. Yeah,
Very true.
they could get Mason Rudolph.
I guess it just depends who the Patriots like more.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be a quarterback here.
We're about
It's
to
gotta
find
be.
out.
yeah.
Sonny
For
Michel.
the Patriots picks, yeah, the Dolphins are there. The Broncos are there. They could take a second round QB. I wouldn't be surprised.
I would love that. Let's more people slip to the Packers. I'd love it. Oh my god. If the Packers could get like who else would be there in the second round?
There's some good stuff. This is a really deep draft, actually,
Yeah.
in certain positions. Like it's like
Yeah, that's
really
all-
deep in running back.
Mm-hmm.
This whole draft is just stocked full of just good players.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think the Packers might go wide receiver in the second round.
I wouldn't be
That would-
surprised there.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. Oh my god, they still get Joshua Jackson. He was like projected to be a first rounder.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, Josh Jackson.
That'd
Wow,
be really
he fell
good.
super hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Speaking of
I saw him on mock drafts at like 15.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Oh my god.
Wow!
What?
Wow!
Patriots took Sonny Michel.
Really?
Wow!
Damn.
They took a running back.
They not only took a running back, they took the running back who had that bone on bone in his knee.
Yeah. That's one of those Bill Belichick like specials where you're gonna watch him become like the next like top 5 running
Yeah,
back in the
right.
league.
You got your bone on bone right here.
Well, let's put a band-aid on it.
Yeah.
There we go. The Belichick special.
Dude. Actually, that pick kind of makes me feel like they're not even going to take a QB in the second, because so that type of thing, the bone on bone in his knee, apparently it doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to be injury prone. It just
Mhm.
means that he might have a really short career.
Yeah.
So like that's the thing with like Ajayi is like it's not that he's going to get overly injured, it's that like he'll probably retire at like 26 or 27.
Yeah.
So that kind of tells me like we're gonna
It's
go
going all out.
in on
Yeah.
like I'm retiring when Tom retires. So
And he doesn't give a shit about the later
yeah,
after that
exactly.
Patriot.
Yeah. He's
It's like
gonna
the
really rub it
90s.
in Robert Kraft's face, like, yeah, I'm the reason, not you.
It's like the Bulls of the 90s after Jordan left, and they're like, well, what do we do now? It's like, well, now we're the worst team in the league.
I guess like nobody has any confidence in Lamar Jackson, or they just don't need a quarterback.
Maybe they
That's
just think
crazy.
they'll... Yeah. He might go to the Giants then. That's possible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Damn.
He could, although for the same reason that I just said with Sony Michel, like the Giants took Saquon first, right?
Yeah.
So that says to me like, hey, we're all in on Eli for 3 years, and
Mhm.
and they feel pretty comfortable with Davis Webb, I guess.
Maybe they just think...
It's Eli. Can
maybe
I play now?
Eli had 19 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, 3,500 yards.
Yeah,
Which isn't like terrible, but
he had a bad year. Yeah,
it's still, yeah, comparatively to all his other years, it's not very good.
Yeah. He does have a Super Bowl ring.
He's got
got
2
two.
of them. Yeah.
Yep.
Who are the
Yeah,
Way
Eagles?
more than the Bucks have in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
well, and
50
the other
years.
thing too is that like that defense is still that defense
Mhm.
of 2 years ago. It's just you know, they had fucking Ben Buttheaded dude as the head coach. So.
And butt-headed dude. Yeah.
Oh, I loved all the the McAdoo memes of just
They're all
like,
so good.
like he's the guy at the like your family party that would hit on your like 14-year-old daughter. Like, you're developing pretty well, Stacy. Like, oh, thanks, Uncle Ben.
Ben McAdoo is the guy who double dips the chip, and then someone calls him out for it, and then continues to double dip the chips.
Science has proven that there's no germs on the second dip.
Saw one that's like Ben McAdoo's mustache has a pulse.
Oh, the Ravens.
Oh my
traded
God, the
back
Ravens are trading up.
What? They trade the Eagles for the 32nd?
Damn.
in. Yeah.
Oh my God,
Lamar.
what if they go Lamar Jackson?
They're going
It might
Lamar.
be Lamar.
Oh
They're
shit.
going Lamar.
This is it. It's got to
Hang
be.
on, Lamar. Come back if you've already gotten up. Come
Lamar's
back to
been
your
waiting at the table. He's already leaving.
seat. He was
Come on.
already on his way home.
That's happened a few times. Who's like another person they like wanted to go in the first round, and they had to like wait till the next day. There's like another
Yeah.
quarterback that happened to.
Ryan Leaf.
Mm.
Oh, pick is in. Wow, that's a fast
That's
pick,
got.
too.
Well, they know who they wanted. They traded up.
Yeah,
It's Lamar
obviously.
Jackson. It's got to be. Watch him go Rudolph. Lamar Jackson like gets up ready to go on
Oh,
the stage.
That'd be rough. Oh man, it might be Lamar
Ravens.
Jackson.
Oh shit.
Ravens
It's got
are...
to be. It's got to be, right?
What did they... I wonder what they traded. Philly, though.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. Well, it
They
is
had
the
to trade
32nd
quite a
pick.
bit.
This is
Well,
essentially
yeah,
like a second rounder at this point.
Yeah,
But it's
I mean,
still in the first
the
round,
Ravens.
I would say they gave up like a
Oh,
third
yeah, they
and a fourth or something. Third and a fifth,
Well,
maybe.
They probably gave up the second, and that's a 52. So I mean,
Oh,
the
yeah.
the Eagles are actually moving down minimum like 20, like 20 spots.
Yeah,
So they must have given up a lot actually.
yeah. Hey, it's Lamar
Yeah,
Jackson.
they got it.
Is Lamar?
Damn, it's Lamar Jackson.
That is 5 QBs in the first round.
Damn, that is crazy.
That's wild.
That's got to be the most in a draft.
I think it is. I think the most has ever been was 4.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I think that's 06. Was there a 6 one?
Yeah, I think so. Damn, that is
Lamar,
crazy.
come back here. Come back. Sit down.
Man, that's a pretty good spot for him. You got a pretty
Yep.
good team around you.
Yep. He looks happy.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't look that happy.
Well,
Yeah, he
did-
actually looks kind of salty, to be honest with you.
well, he's probably mad because he just didn't go the whole first round. At least he didn't go in the second round. He should be happy he got to go in the first round.
Yeah. Although at the same time, like, if I was Lamar in that situation, I'd probably rather go second round first pick than first 32nd.
Yeah.
That means that they get the 5th-year option on me. You
Yeah.
know?
Mhm.
And I don't think the salary is much different between 32nd and 33rd.
It looks like the Eagles got picks 52, 125, and a 2019 second rounder. Ravens get 32 and 132. So they
Oh, and
trade back.
They got a second rounder for next year then.
Yeah.
Huh. That's yeah. So they gave up a 4th for that too.
Yeah.
That's kind of light, to be honest.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised. I'm just surprised that he fell all the way down this far.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Dang.
He's gonna be real good.
Yeah, you got to feel bad for James Daniels just sitting up here best available. Nobody cares.
It's not his fault. ESPN's a bunch of idiots.
Yeah.
Well, they also invited fucking Shaquem Griffin to the green room,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
which is like I guess it's nice, but it's also kind of dickish because like you knew he wasn't going first.
Yeah.
Like
So you get a front row seat to see everybody selected in front of you.
yeah.
I mean, he's a Heisman winner. I mean,
Yeah. Well, it's not too bad.
you know what's funny now is that because we get to see the top pick quarterback go up against the last pick quarterback in the same division with the Browns and the Ravens.
Right? Yeah,
That's gonna be
Yeah.
fun to watch in 2 seasons.
That is gonna be.
Yeah.
That's like a lot of AFC. Like you got the Josh Allen versus Baker or Darnold, and then you got Baker Mayfield versus Lamar Jackson. Boom.
Yeah, that's
It's all in the AFC.
that's crazy.
That's a wrap, boys.
I
That's a wrap.
really hope we picked the right QB. God
Don't worry,
damn it,
don't
I
worry,
really
Rob.
do.
You didn't. Don't worry.
No, it's like this is so many shades of Sanchez. I hate it. It's like the most Sanchez pick ever.
It's the slightly dirty Sanchez.
We're
Little
taking
bit.
a QB. Okay. Let me give you a rundown of what happened in 2008 on the Jets. In 2008 on the Jets, we did very poorly, but everyone said, you know what? We're a team on the rise. We're making smart moves in free agency. We're making smart moves in the draft, and our defense is looking good, and our receiving core is actually pretty decent. All we need is a QB, and the Jets trade up to draft a USC quarterback. Oh, did you think I was talking about 2018? No, that was 2008. So I'm like real fucking scared, dude.
I mean, to be fair, Darnold has more talent than Sanchez did, in my opinion.
True. And Darnold started a second year, whereas Sanchez only started one.
That is true.
So they're about to interview. Do you hear what he said?
Mm-hmm.
What did he say?
He was like, "Hurry up, get me, because it's on."
Yeah,
Well, there it is. It's on.
Yep.
it's on.
Apparently, Sam Darnold had 4,143 yards, 26 touchdowns, 13 interceptions.
Yeah.
And Mark Sanchez had 3,200 yards, 34 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions.
Yep.
But Mark Sanchez did play the 2 years and have, like, Sam Darnold's had 2 years of consistency. It's a little better.
Yeah.
But
Although
he did go down in production his senior year.
Dude,
this is
Lamar
why
Lamar Jackson sounds like Boomhauer. I'm just gonna say it.
he's got a little bit of that in him. Yeah. He's not. He also scored like what was it, like a 14 on the Wonderlic. So
Yeah.
like,
What's the
That's not
average?
well, for like a QB, it's like I think it's like 30. It's around the average.
Oh,
so.
no.
Got them big old Ravens, man.
Oh,
I'm ready.
no.
Come on, get me out there
It's
waiting all day,
like-
man. Come on, let's go.
It's a stupid test though. It doesn't really matter. Here's the thing. The Wonderlic, because I see people saying it doesn't really matter, and it doesn't. But
Yeah.
it's like what people bring up is like, well, it's not correlated with successful QBs, and it's not really. Like,
Yeah.
like QBs that are bad have scored high on the Wonderlic.
Yeah.
However, it is correlated pretty well with unsuccessful QBs if you score badly.
Yeah, that is.
So
It's not wrong.
that's- yeah, so it's, you know,
Got me all down the Wonderlic, man. I'm ready to go play some football, man. Come on, get me.
Goddamn Wonderlic don't matter too much. Boomhauer.
You know,
Lamar
dang
Jackson.
old- dang
I think
old
Lamar
Lamar.
Jackson's way better than Josh Allen, though. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, he probably will be.
Yeah.
He probably will be.
I mean, we got
when's,
Vita. They.
There you go. You got
Hey,
three
that's a
second
good pick,
rounders
man.
tomorrow.
It's a good look. Look, it's a good pick. I just don't like the pick in that spot when they absolutely needed to get a
Yeah.
safety.
Yeah.
You don't if you finish 32nd dead last in passing defense and you don't take a pass defender,
Yeah.
I can't help you, Tampa.
Well, we were talking about it while you weren't here. Josh Jackson fell out of the first, so
yeah.
you might get Josh Jackson and Isaiah, whatever Oliver.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
mean,
Oliver or Oliver.
Gerald
Yeah.
McCoy and Vita up at the front line. That's a pretty nasty duo
Yeah.
to go up against. But
I think
all you got to do is just not run the ball, and
I think-
you'll score a billion touchdowns.
the Packers might actually trade up and get Oliver or Jackson,
Yeah.
like
I
in
can- I can
addition
see
to it.
that.
Yeah, so they got enough.
I
to
could
do
see
it.
him going up again because Josh Jackson, like I said, everybody was projecting him in the first, so like
Yeah,
fairly early in the first too. So
yeah,
might be a steal.
I agree. I would love if they did that, but I don't know if they're gonna do it. I hope they do.
Who's
All
gonna
right.
bust? I guarantee it's Josh Allen.
He is going to
Guaranteed.
Buffalo, so I mean,
Yeah.
not the greatest place to succeed. Anna Dorvin with the 11 months. Need my emotes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Anna Dorvin.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
God.
9, 10, 11.
Right.
The Cosby memes
Swag.
have come back, and they're
Thank you, Anna Dorvin.
so good.
And Vidiot Dragon with the 16. I like
They're
it when the
so
sports
good.
ball makes a goal point. Thanks, Vidiot Dragon.
man.
There's,
One,
there's
two,
one of
three,
him
four,
just,
five, six,
just sleeping
seven,
on a
eight,
couch.
nine,
It's like
10,
that one
11,
time Bill drank out of the wrong cup.
16 swag. They were
I
16
am
months.
gonna have a lot of fun looking at the Jets and Bills subreddit tonight. I'll tell you that.
Yep. That
I
is.
wonder if they're drinking bleach over there yet.
Just
Load
one of
me
Bill
up.
Cosby's standing over Snow White while she's sleeping.
Ugh.
That's it.
man.
That is.
That's a good one right there. That gets a gold
That's
star.
Puddin' pop.
Instead of Jello, this one says Jellos.
Please don't bust Allen. I just want to see them win a Super Bowl in my lifetime. I felt that way with the Cubs, and then they finally got the World Series. I mean, it's possible. And the Bills
Yeah.
have even been to Super Bowls, multiples in a row.
They've been to 4 in a row, yeah.
Yep.
They just couldn't take that next step, the
Dude.
winning it.
I gotta say, that has to be the worst. I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Imagine being a Bills fan those 4 years.
Yeah,
I might have jumped off the roof.
you get to
like,
that third or
that's-
fourth one, you're like, by just odds and percentage chances alone, we gotta win this one.
There's no way we lose again, right? There's no way.
There's no way.
I mean, and then Atlanta did what they did.
Well, yeah, Atlanta's still,
Yeah.
they're trying.
I mean, that's bad, but if they did that 4 times in a row,
Yeah.
it'd be
Be
I think
much
that'd be
worse. Yeah,
Yeah. That'd be fucking
Uh,
awful.
yeah, that's pretty bad.
Rob, do this tomorrow? Yeah, I might.
What time's the second round
Second
start?
round starts at 6 our time, I think.
6?
Is
Oh
it
wait,
6?
rounds 2 and 3 start at 6. So yeah,
6. Is that Eastern or is
that's
that?
7 Eastern, 6 Central.
Okay.
So yeah, 7 Eastern.
Yeah,
Are
I'll
you
be
guys gonna do it?
I'll be at
Yeah.
I'll be at a birthday dinner.
I'll probably do like the second round. I don't know if I care about the third too much, but I'll do the second.
I'm not like we don't even have a pick in the second, so
No,
like, we
that
got-
is true.
we got nothing, yeah.
Well,
I would just be watching the second for the second.
well, we'll
You
see.
can-
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Talk
let's
about
do
the
it.
second and third round
We'll
on
see.
Sinvicta's 24-hour birthday stream starting this Saturday. at
Mm.
noon.
Wow, that's phenomenal.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it was
Come
fun.
laugh at the Buccaneers picks.
I'm glad we did that. Glad Sinvicta got to see his favorite team just disappoint him again. And
Good
overall,
old Bucks.
I'm happy with my
Yeah.
my team.
You guys had a great draft, honestly, so
Yeah.
far.
We got a position of need, and we got a first rounder next year.
Yeah.
I love it.
Dude, I wanted to just look at the Jets subreddit. The Sam Darnold post, 444 comments already.
Oh my god,
Jesus Christ.
that is.
I'm gonna be spending some time tonight.
It's classic Jet fan right there.
Yep. Oh, please, God. It's been 60 years, please.
Yeah. He'll
I'll
probably
pull
be
one out
good.
for you, Rob.
Probably.
I mean, look at it this way. At least no one's saying that he's going to be worse than Sanchez.
That's true.
Yet.
I don't know how you could be worse than Sanchez, but he might
Yeah.
find a way.
You know what? In fairness to Sam Darnold,
Mm-hmm.
Mark Sanchez, when we moved up to take Mark Sanchez, people were like, it's a little bit questionable because he's a little bit of a project.
Yeah.
In this draft, every person in sports journalism was like, he's clearly the best. So
Yeah.
I hope they're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like saying, oh well, there's a 30% chance of rain tomorrow. No one really knows what they're talking about in the end.
Listen, at the end of the day, I'm just gonna be hoping my quarterback doesn't get injured because I know he's good. So
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I'm happy.
we got Deshaun Kaiser backing him up. He's got the
yeah,
he's got the brain of Tom Brady and the body of what did he say? Is the Michael Vick or something?
Body of Willem Dafoe.
so I'm fine over here. I'm gonna have a fun year. All right.
Oh,
Well,
man.
Just wait till fantasy starts.
yeah. I will see you guys later.
Yeah. It was a fun time. See you guys later. Have a
See
good
ya.
night.
Have
Peace.
a good night and a happy football season.
Yep.
Yep.
See ya. All right. Well, hey, that was fun. I hope you enjoyed that, mixing it up a little bit compared to just playing video games. This is the other thing I do with my life. I watch sports and nerd out over sports statistics and predictions and analyzing. So, thanks for watching. If you're new here, click the follow button, follow along. Be alerted when I go live whenever Twitch isn't broken. Also, check out all the links below the stream. Whole bunch of links down there. We got merch, we got YouTube, we got Twitter, we got stuff. Check it all out. Also, thanks to everybody who subscribed, resubscribed, dropped bits, donated. Appreciate all the support. And I will see you tomorrow. You can go watch Sinvicta. He's in chat if you want to check him out. There's also Rob, who's the other dude. He's Alpaca Patrol. Just Alpaca and then Patrol. Put it into the Google. You'll probably find him. Check them both out. Cool guys. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Okay. See you.